Say what? Say what? What? Say what?
Welcome to the 1/6 Scale Man proudly presents Say What. And this is going to be an amazing night tonight. And I hope everybody in here is excited. I'm excited. We get a chance to interrogate my brother, one of my best friends, my homie, Mr. Willfoxification. What's going on with you, bro?
What's up, dude? Thank you so much for having me lay out. Dude, two-man show tonight. This is going to be a very intimate, fun show. So
Yes,
one of my best
it
friends.
is. Yes, it is, man. This is going to be some fun shit. Like I said, this is a random show. So, again, like I said, it's not really random. Like, I've been planning this all week, but it's just going to be fun. It's going to be fun. So, everybody we actually have in here is going to be exciting. The more people come in. And then on top of that, this gets to, all right, so listen. So, now, mind you, I just activated the super chat.
Oh,
So,
shit.
I just got one from, thank you so much. She gave me actually a diamond. So I'm glad we got that going. But it's gonna be fun because now people can actually just send in the super chat and ask questions, or they don't even have to do that. I can just randomly select questions.
Hey, I'll answer anything, dude.
You know what? But yeah. So this night is completely about Willfoxification. We're gonna jump in the mind of Willfoxification. We're gonna get to know Willfoxification. Now,
I don't know why, but we're here.
Yo, I mean, look, it's just gonna be fun. Like, why not? Like, I mean, this
Yeah.
is a chance to just kind of have some fun, random. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure that there was quite. Everybody out there pretty much wants to know. Wow, I got a $20 super chat from my man, Lens Design. Man, you know what? Hats off. He won. You know what? Yesterday he did win. He won.
Yeah, he's giving back.
He's giving back.
To the
So
community.
he's giving back to the community. So thank you so much for that super chat, Lens Design. Yeah, man, like, wow, like, it's gonna be a great night. I'm gonna give chance, like, I'm gonna actually give the fans, everybody out there, a chance to ask questions as well. Everybody in the chat will have a chance to ask Willfoxification questions, but we're gonna get to know him. We're gonna get to know basically how he started in the YouTube game, you know, everything from the YouTube game to cosplay, and just like the everyday life of Will, how he comes up with content, what got him interested in, you know, reviewing films, and what inspires him about collectibles. We're going to just dive in and do all of that tonight. But first, before we do, again, we're going to just go off the top and just get like a couple of things out the way first. Number one, I'm going to go through chat because, like I said, I always like to do it before we actually start, is just to introduce everybody that's in it. Oh, man, Louis Labitz, $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. I didn't even get a chance to dive in and just talk to everybody. You know what I mean? Just start doing it already. But shout out to Sorry209, man. So glad you're in here. Louis Labitz, thank you for that super chat for $4.99. Do appreciate that. All day. That's my buddy. I love her, man. She is so, bro. I'm gonna get her on one of these shows with you, Will. Like, you would love her.
Dude, she was amazing.
Bro, you would love her. She is so, bro, like,
she was awesome.
I can just hug her out all day, every day, bro. Like, literally, I could just, because
She's very huggable.
Yeah, she's huggable, bro, but at the same time, she's very informative, and she has, like, bro, knowledge, and Star Wars, too. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to we have RMD Collector. We have Lynch Design, my man. We have Tobar in the building. Who else we got in here, man? We got a few people actually in here that are coming in here right now. JB Collections. It's a few people, man. We got so many people that are actually watching tonight. So I thank you so much about that. Off the top, man, like, yo, everybody who's out there right now, if you don't know, and if you don't, Iron Studios went off today. Iron Studios went off. When I say they went off, I mean literally they went off. They snapped out today. Iron Studios went all in today. Like, literally, I can't believe some of the stuff that they released. When you sent me those pictures, and then I started seeing everything online from X-Men to Mandalorian, bro. They was just really, they just said, you know what, we're just gonna take advantage of a slow spell with everything else.
Right.
I don't, bro. Like, wow, like some of those are you interested in getting some of those pieces, bro?
Bro, I think I am. Like, literally, Iron Studios took all their chips and pushed them in the middle of the table today.
Like,
That's what they did. Like, was today like Iron Studios Day or something?
I
Like,
don't know.
What was the deal? Like,
bro, I don't know. Like, I had
yeah, it was
no
Iron
idea.
Studios Day. Yep, of
was it?
September. Yep. Yep,
Wow.
that's what it says.
So they just basically
Oh my
waited to just go in and just get all their stuff out, their chips out the bag today.
Dude, they literally announced a bunch of quarter scale stuff too. A quarter scale Ahsoka, a quarter scale Wanda from WandaVision. They announced a 1/10 Luke. I wish that was kind of quarter scale too. I think people really would have gone for that. But they mostly do 1/10 scale. But like some of the stuff that they're doing with quarter scale, like is really, really impressive. Like, Leo, remember we did the unboxing on PJ's channel. I think you were there for that, for the Mando.
Yeah.
My Mando's about to ship soon, so I'm super excited. So I'm finally going to get mine. But Iron Studios, and I have the Iron Studios Black Order, the 10th scale.
Yeah,
so they're
bro.
fantastic. But today, dude, Carnage and Venom,
Bro,
like,
that's what I'm actually I'm about to pull this piece up now, because I just couldn't, like, literally, like, this
Bloodsport?
piece. Oh my God! Like Bloodsport, everything that they actually pulled up. Let me actually go in here right now to kind of
I
share my
also
screen.
talk about their dark side. See, their dark side was really good.
Bro, like,
Yeah.
it came out of nowhere. Like, I wasn't really expecting. Thanks, Simon, for the super chat at $6.99. Man, I do appreciate that. We have Luminara 843 in the building. Nice to have her presence. She's a cool chick, bro. She's super cool. But yeah, bro, like, literally, I mean, bro, look at this stuff that we're actually seeing. I mean,
Yeah.
wow. Like, look at that.
That's real. I love that bass, dude.
Bro,
And
I love the
statue.
bass and I love the pose. Like, it's
Yeah.
just super amazing, bro. Like, come on. I don't want
That's the thing, probably because like that's the thing with these statues. I think they're good. The good distinction between Hot Toys, because you're not really getting your Venom in this pose, probably, at least not long term.
No,
like, I don't think you
you're
feel
not.
comfortable leaving him in that.
You're
So,
not.
so that I think is really, really cool if you want a dynamic, badass pose. The prices are getting a little high for 10 scale, but at the same time, like the pose does look incredible.
Yeah, and the quality with the, and the
Yep.
thing is, when you look at that, the 1/10 scale with the diorama base is probably also.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that, bro. Like, it's, come on, man.
Yeah.
I'd like literally, I am now considered it is almost Hot Toys prices. You know what I
Right.
mean?
It's very
But
close.
very close. But see, here's the thing, and this is where, like, for me, it kind of gets. Look at this. Look at this Venom, bro. Look at this
Oh,
Carnage.
I love like the tentacles coming out the back. That.
Bro, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
See,
Mm-hmm.
and the thing is, it's like this. My biggest problem, bro, he been doing some leg days and some
Carnage
crunches.
does not skip leg day ever.
You know what I mean? He don't skip leg day. But look at that, bro. Damn.
Look at the booty, dude. He's been doing the glutes.
He got more booty than half these chicks I see. You gonna get it, boy?
Carnage's got more booty than Kim Kardashian. What the hell is this?
Bro, what the hell is this? But damn, bro, like, I mean, they just literally went off, bro. I was trying to actually go in. So do you going through what's new?
Yeah, I usually go through what's new. Yeah.
Yeah, because I went in and I can see, but it's not showing everything. Do you got to go by category?
You might have to
possibly?
go maybe on their Facebook.
Oh,
they might just
sorry.
not put everything up yet, because I know they got like Bloodsport and Darkseid and Nightmare Batman and Wanda. Quarter scales take a little bit longer to put up, because sometimes they're through Sideshow and sometimes they're not.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why those take a little bit longer, because they probably have to work those out. But the Ahsoka quarter scale looks cool too. I'm not crazy about the sculpt though.
Bro, like, literally,
But we'll
like,
have to look at it.
I'm trying to. I'm going on the Facebook page right now.
Yeah, go on
bro.
their Facebook,
Because-
and I should do the Captain Carter.
Bro, that Captain Carter was crazy. And you know what? Now that I think about it, when we get to our next topic, we're talking discounts. I'm gonna because I was gonna actually I'm thinking about just going ahead and knocking that out, bro. I'm literally thinking about going ahead and knocking that out and just pre-ordering that. I was gonna wait until I cleared out majority of the pre-orders that I had already.
Yeah.
That was my biggest thing, but man, like,
You mean
let me
the Hot Toys Captain Carter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna actually pre-order that, but I'm trying to see.
That
'cause
Iron, dude, I kind of like the Iron Studios one better somehow. I just feel like maybe the animated works better in statue form. Like there's something about that statue that just,
Bro,
yeah.
I did not. Oh, I'm getting it.
There's something about that Captain Carter statue
Wait.
that I really like.
I know, but bro, this right here, literally sells me. Like this right here. Hold on, let me find it. This right here, literally, bro.
Oh, nice.
Warpath?
You don't see him much.
Oh, wait. Like this right here, bro. Let me literally
That's a sick pose. I really like that.
bro, insane. There's a Captain Carter.
Yeah, I really like the museum pose on it. I like the base. It's very simple, but I like
bro,
it.
It's a simple base, but I mean the piece. I mean they got the cap, of
Yeah,
course.
the
I
cap's
expected
solid.
that. The cap's solid, but man, that vision, bro.
I like the cape. It looks like it's a fabric cape. Looks like it to me at least. Hard to tell, but
Bro,
yeah,
Look at
that Wanda's
Wanda.
quarter scale. Yeah, quarter scale.
it's a quarter scale.
Yep. That one's gonna be hot. That one's gonna be. Look at that background, dude.
Wait.
Yeah, this is quarter scale. Yeah.
So everything else, but is this the only quarter? There's a few of them that are quarter scale.
Ahsoka's quarter scale too, and then I don't know if there was another one besides that. It might just been those two. The rest of them
Bro,
are 10.
this looks better than the Hot Scale figure, or not Hot Toys figure.
I think it
Literally,
might.
bro. Like
And the
I
Hot
mean,
Toy is incredible. Yeah.
the Hot Toys figure is incredible, but this piece, bro, with the diorama base, like basically you actually see the her with the dome. Yo, that's what? Oh,
Yeah, the Ahsoka's good, but the sculpt is not
the sculpt is off a little.
quite there. Yeah.
It's off.
Maybe they
little
can
bit.
fix it. The Luke is 1/10, but that looks really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Shang-Chi. Yeah.
Oh.
It's good, not as good as the Hot Toys, but you know,
Yeah.
there's Bloodsport.
Whoa, bro.
I just hate that Warner Bros. Won't let guns be in their merchandise. Like I don't understand it. Like because he would look so cool with his gun, but
if he had his guns.
right. But
So
I still
now,
love it.
do you think? So not even having like swap out hands to actually have his guns, or they won't even do that.
I don't know, man. They said supposedly the rule is they can't market it with guns. Maybe they can include guns in the final
They can
product.
include it in when the final, the final
Maybe.
product. It might have like swap out hands that you can actually utilize. Oh man,
Yeah, that polka dot man is really cool.
bro, I'm gonna tell you, I'm going to. You don't think Howard Chan's watching, bro? You don't think he's basically watching all these companies
should
make
be.
these moves, and he's like, damn, oh, bro.
He should be. That polka dot man is really cool. And that dark side, you just
Bro, like,
Because you see that dark side. I think you might have to go back a few.
yeah, that's
there
what
it
I
is.
was
Yeah.
on.
Oh, that's 10 scale, but it's really nice.
It's 10 scale, and you actually have him stepping Wolf's head. Like,
Yep.
if you see that,
That's for the people who maybe don't want to pay that much for a Prime 1, but do want a dark side. Like, I think this is the great solution for you.
yo,
Yeah, that's really cool.
like literally, like this piece. Guys, anybody out in the chat, are y'all fans? If you are fans of Iron Studios, statues, their pieces, exactly, Louis Lebis, that dark side is amazing, man. That is freaking, that shit is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like that Wanda, between this Wanda and that Warpath, bro, like,
I think that Wanda, I've already seen people go crazy for that. People are saying like that Wanda is going to be a hot ticket. Seriously, it is. If they put it on Sideshow, it's going to sell like hot.
and it's a quarter scale.
Yep. And
Now-
the base is incredible. Yep.
But they haven't actually talked prices on any of that yet. There's just
No.
something that they're showing. So
I
we
would assume
probably-
it would be like in the 750, 800 range. I would think you'd probably like that. That's like what Mando was. Mando was like 750,
Yeah.
800, something like that. So
And I'm almost certain that we're going to see these figures at I'm almost certain that we will probably see these figures at New York Comic Con. I mean, Iron Studios. They could possibly. Now I know. See, here's the thing, because I know that PJ had mentioned that we won't possibly see toy a sideshow at the New York Comic Con, and I don't know how many vendors are going to be there. I don't know who's going to be what, but somebody's going to have some type of presence and taking the opportunity to do something like to actually be there and show off these products. You're not just not going to advertise this and have it on your Facebook page and not take the opportunity at one of the biggest cons around, to actually draw more attention to it, to have people look at it up close.
Right.
Because I guarantee you, look, there's going to be a presence there. I don't know if XM Studios is going to be there this year. I don't know but there's going to be a presence. It has to be a presence somewhere. But man, bro, these pieces, literally, I never even thought I would want a polka dot man until I saw this, bro.
It looks really good.
It looks just like out of the film, bro.
Right.
It looks just like out of the film. I mean,
that Bloodsport, that armor, dude, it pops. It's like the bronze
does,
look.
bro.
I love it, dude. I hope Hot Toys, like you said, is paying attention, because these characters do have a lot of popularity, and Hot Toys is leaving money on the table, I feel like. So a Dark Side, a Bloodsport, a Polka Dot Man, these characters.
It just makes sense.
Yeah, that we're missing out on. I still almost refuse to believe that we're going to get one figure from Suicide Squad and it's King Shark. I love King Shark. I'm happy to get it. I'm definitely getting it. But no Bloodsport, no Harley, there's no Polka Dot Man. There's just a lot of characters, and no Dark Side from Snyder Cut. Seems no Steppenwolf. Even a Steppenwolf Hot Toy would be incredible. That armor would be such a challenge for them. It would be so amazing,
bro. The Steppenwolf, and also like you said, the Dark Side. That would be incredible, bro. That would make the most sense, for them to do something like that and take full advantage, because people would buy it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, here's the thing, though. I think it's true, but then again, like I said, playing devil's advocate a bit.
Yeah.
Look how long Thanos has actually sat on the shelf. They still have the armored version sitting on the shelf, bro. It's not, and even when we get the battle damaged armor version, it's going to still sit on the shelf. They have these big pieces. I don't know if it might be because of pricing or whatever, but people aren't buying like that. So, do you think that could be one of the causes that they have some of their bigger pieces?
I think you're right. Yeah, I think that is a fair point. Every Thanos has sat. Every single Thanos. They've made all of them still, though. So I'm assuming he sells well enough for Hot Toys to be okay, we already have the body. Let's just make another one. Let's make a battle damage one and put it out there. But no doubt, and even the Hong Kong sellers have sold these Thanoses for cheap. So no doubt about it, those bigger figures have sat. And the villains seem to sit. And I think Hot Toys doesn't have a lot of faith in DC properties. So besides the Dark Knight, that's the only one I think they have a lot of faith in. But everything else, they don't seem to really have a ton of faith in. The sizes aren't that big in the batches and things like that. So Darkseid could sit. I don't think he would be I don't think he would be an Iron Man type seller, but I think he would sell pretty well. I think I would get a Darkseid. He'd probably be
definitely
450 though. He'd probably be 450. He's pretty big. So
now this is now the Vision. Is that 1/10 as well?
I think so. Let me go back and check. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Vision is 10th scale. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, because the Carnage, I know. Let's see. The Vision. Oh, Vision is actually 1/4 as well.
So that's a quarter scale as well.
Yep, he goes with the Wanda. That would be a badass display.
Wait. So we see this version, and then
that with Vision next to her. Damn.
Well,
yeah.
Well,
that would be badass, dude. I'd probably just sell my Hot Toys Vision and get that one.
Bro, okay. So everybody look at this piece. Now, all right, this is how I'm going to do it. This is basically how I want to do it real quick. I'm sorry I have to actually compare, but I'm going to compare this piece, with the Hot Toys version. Now, of course, here's where it's, because when we look at it, bro, this looks perfect. It looks accurate to the show. Literally it does. But when we look at the Hot Toys version, again, one of the biggest drawbacks was they were talking about, and even like I said, even the simple fact that I have it on pre-order. But okay, so I want to compare. Let me take this down. I have
the original Age of Ultron Vision. I just kept that one.
So exactly right, because I had that version as well.
Yeah.
But we see this version, right? We see this, but now you see how good that looks. Now I'm gonna remove this and look at the Hot Toys version. The difference, the difference between when I look at it, it's like night and day, bro. Look at that. Because you see, bro, the thing is, it's like it looks. All right. With Vision and knowing the character of Vision, he does have human characteristics, even features. This looks mechanical right off the back, like a, you know what I mean? And then the fake abs, bro, like the emphasis they put on the abs was way too much.
Yeah.
But they got it right when they released the Vision, the white version. You know what I mean? They actually got that version of it right. But this version is like, I don't know, like, you know what I mean? So if we look at,
maybe they'll fix it.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, the white Vision though, the abs look, because he's been doing ab ripper X on the other Vision.
Yeah,
like
see,
Vision,
see, this one looks better, and this is the one all right. So I gotta admit that I have both of them on order.
White Vision is cool. I mean, he's gonna have presence on a shelf.
Hell really yeah, he's gonna have presence on the shelf, bro. But I'm just saying, like, the difference between that one and the Iron Studios, that Iron Studios one is incredible.
Yeah.
Like. I just think that they put way too much emphasis on the Hot Toys version, making the abs the way they did. But
yeah,
yo, Iron Studios went off. Anybody in the chat, if you're thinking about picking those pieces up, shout it out. Say, look, you know, you're interested. I know I am. You know, and Will being the enabler he is when it comes to quarter scale statues, he'll probably be like, Leo, I'm thinking you might want to just want to.
You just want to dive into this one.
You might just want to.
I'm probably not going to get. I think I'm going to stick with my Age of Ultron Vision and my Hot Toys Wanda, because I do love those characters. But with statues, you got to really, really love the characters. And I think you do. I think you really love them more than I do. But
it's a connection to the characters and just mainly the lore of the comics and stuff like that, bro. Like, it just makes so much sense. And see the white division, the white version, and then to associate that with the West Coast Avengers, bro, is just completely amazing. So I don't know. But yeah,
it's just the space and money for statues. You know, you got to be sure. You got to love the character. Truly,
you definitely have to love the character. So you gotta, you know, it's you know, Matt M said he's actually interested in the Vision. What is it, Brian? He said he ordered both versions of the Hot Toys. Me too.
Nice. Okay.
Me too. I sure did. I'm with you, Brian. I did the same thing. Let's see here. RMD collect. I need some hot toy Star Wars Visions.
Oh yeah.
You know what? We're gonna talk about that. We'll talk about that later on, because I'm with you, because like there were certain characters, even though Visions, it wasn't 100%. You know, we talked about this yesterday. It wasn't. Episodes 1, 7, and 8 of Visions is effing incredible, bro. Yeah. I loved it. You know what I mean? So you have to really connect on that level with those. But other than that, you know, I had a good. It's if we get some figures, if anyone's going to probably do it, it would probably be a sideshow, because pretty much they're willing to tackle the animated versions of these characters. So we'll see how that actually goes. But another thing is though, how about that Magneto?
Oh, the XM.
That and we can't really see it. It's just basically like a shade. And I don't even want to tease everybody with that statue. That thing's amazing. If you get a chance to take a look at it, you can go into XM. Yo, that piece is. We might take a look at it a little bit later, because I do want to see it again. I'm not going to front,
dude. It's super cool.
It's gonna be. We'll definitely take a look at that. But Toys Wonderland, bro. What's up with the birthday 10% off, bro?
Oh, bro, they're having like a 10% off sale right now. So I'm not sure what's going on exactly, but guys, use the code and check out and see what happens.
What happens.
All I'll say.
Exactly.
You know, I'll just say, do your best.
You use the 10% off, but do it. Hey, do it on your computer.
Yes.
Make sure you do it on your computer to get the results that you're looking for. Make sure you do it that way first, and see what happens.
Yeah. If you are gonna buy them towards Wonderland, they're having a 10% off sale right now for their birthday. So use the code. Get a good deal. They got plenty of good deals out there. So for me, I don't buy first batch in Hong Kong a lot, Leo. So I do it when the price is right. So for me, when the price is right, I'm going to hop on it. So right now with that code, the price comes down to a pretty reasonable point. So this is a point where I think going Hong Kong makes sense for me. So for a lot of people out there who are budget conscious, I think this is the time with a 10% off code where it might be in your interest to at least take a look around and see what you like. And hopefully your package gets delivered. That's all I'll say. Because mine was not.
So this is what this is what we're talking about right now. Like, this thing, if you see this, it is the Toys Wonderland Happy Birthday 10% off store-wide code. I mean, you can jump on and use that code and pick up some interesting stuff. And they're not talking about on selective items. They're talking about stuff, brand new items and everything. So me and Will kind of got lucky today. So
Yeah, a little bit.
you can too by
Yep.
logging on to Toys Wonderland and taking full advantage of the 10% off birthday gift or birthday code that you can actually use. That is Toys Wonderland. Use that 10% off code and get you some shit.
Yeah. There you go. That's the best advertisement ever. Get you some shit.
Get you some shit.
Yep.
Because I'm telling you, listen.
I got a Loki first batch for a very good price for Endgame. So
Listen. All right, so listen. All right, so now that my baby's in the building, I'm going to
Ooh.
confess. So listen, Toy, if you listen, this is what happened, right?
Oh,
So
don't.
you know, today we talked and I ordered that. I paid off the first Coruscant guard that I had. That's coming. I also paid off my green vigilante. So that's actually on his way as well. But then I talked to Will, and he was like, listen,
true.
did you use the code? But you have to use the code a certain way. And I was like, what? How? Will was like, okay, this is what you do. You log in, you change it to USD, you put the code in, and voila, see what you get. Man, I got a deal, baby. So guess what? I have 2 Coruscant guards coming. I know you're going to be mad, but you're currently
hate
at a
me,
wedding
Toya.
rehearsal right now, so you don't really care about what's going on. Don't worry about the budget. We got this. You know why? Because it feels good, and we want to collect, and that's all it is to it. Baby, I love you, but I had to do it. So don't be mad. Blame it on Will. But
yeah.
listen, I'm
Just
telling
throw me
you.
under the bus like that, Leo. But seriously, Leo makes a very good point, guys. If you're going to do this, use the code. Just throw it out there. Try US dollars.
Yes.
Just throw it out there.
Yes.
So, see what happens for you. And then you'll go from there. So, but yeah. So sorry, Toya, I enabled Leo, but he's done that to me many times, so I'd say we're even.
Yeah.
If not, I'm
yeah.
still in the deficit. So.
But I'm telling you, like, listen, guys, if you are listening right now, if you are out there in the hemisphere, you are listening to this, make sure that you take full advantage of this birthday code, because
Yeah.
you might get you some stuff that's interesting. Like even Grail pieces. If you want to go back and find some Grail pieces, because they do have a couple of Grail pieces up here, take full advantage of it. And I'm telling you, it's worth your while. Jump in and do it. But look at her. She's like, really? Yeah, babe, really.
Toya's like, what the hell?
Yeah, babe, really, I did. But I'm saying I couldn't help it. Listen, 1,000 subscribers hitting that this week. I need to treat myself. I need to celebrate.
yourself.
You know, you gotta treat yourself. So
you do.
I'm treating myself. You know what I mean? Just a little bit, just a tad bit. You know what I mean? It won't. It's not
Live
going
a little. Yeah, Toya,
Yeah.
it's okay. It's okay, Toya.
It's not. It's
you
not.
guys
gonna,
will be all right.
Exactly. I'm not going to be doing this all the time. It's just right now.
He had
I
1,000. Let him
just,
live
hit
a little.
1,000. Let me just breathe a little bit. I just want to.
I just want a
breathe a
Coruscant
little
guard.
bit.
That's it.
That's all I
Coruscant
wanted.
guard.
Is a Coruscant guard. I mean,
Yeah.
just come on. We said, Will, I thought we were better than that.
I betrayed you.
Look at him. Kinky Sphinx. Pow! Pow! Yeah,
Just
you know what
shots
power
fired
is.
everywhere.
But yeah, no, seriously, if y'all want to log on, what is it? What do you say? RMD, Leo, treat
Yep.
yourself and get you some shit.
Yep. He's got a point. It's very valid.
Hey, yo, everybody hashtag treat yourself. Straight up. That's just the way it is. So, yeah, he said, no, not the pow pow.
I'm starting the hashtag.
Start
Treat
the
yourself.
hashtag treat yourself. That's the way it is. Hashtag treat yourself. We're going to actually go with that all night. But yeah. Oh man, look, great. It's some great stuff that actually went. Oh, but you know what? One more thing before we jump in.
Yeah.
Now, this is the news that actually hit the internet, and I'm pretty sure that everybody heard this. And if you are an MCU fan, if you are a Marvel fan, be very, very nervous and be very, very afraid. So the news basically hit that Ditko, along with others, have actually filed. So there's a law. This is the bullshit. This is a BS law, bro. That if you're a company that sells off a product or property, okay, you sell it off and you say, look, you just want to make money on it, you sell it off. There's a law that states that in years to come, I don't know, you can actually go back and request to get it back. Like you can actually take it back. You can file like what type of law is that, bro? Like literally.
Yeah.
And
it seems very odd.
it's very odd. So, you know, Ditko and basically people who have rights or who created like such characters as Iron Man, Spider-Man, some of the main characters, Thor, you know what I mean? Just everybody that we actually see in some of these IPs, they're filing a junction to get these characters back, to take them back from Marvel. So which means that we may not see them on film anymore, or they basically, they even actually have the rights. And it is the estates of Ditko and Lee, Brian, you're right. They have the rights to take these characters and auction them off to anyone if they win. Now, mind you, this is Disney we talking about, bro. So I think that they have high stakes in this. It's something that they could kind of...
Right.
But, I mean, if you are an MCU fan, you like, okay, Will, imagine this. Yeah. Imagine that you never see Loki on film again.
I know. I firmly believe I don't think it's going to happen, because I think really this law is really odd. I need to research it more, but I've heard of it before. And like, I think it's like 50, 60, 70 years, something like that. After the copyright sort of expires and it goes back to the original copyright holder, which seems like if you bought something, why would it have it's indefinite in my opinion. So why would it expire after 50, 60 years? I don't really get that. So I'd probably have to research it more, but yeah, as of 2023, they could lose rights to these characters. Like in 2 years, these characters could be gone. But quite enough does have a good point. Disney's got the best lawyers. They got the best money in the world, so they can get anything they want. So they'll fight this pretty hard. They already filed the lawsuit, so I have a hard time believing that this would turn into anything serious. But anything is possible. But I think the copyright holders I don't think they would want to make their own films. They'd probably just want more money. Yeah. So like if they were going to take the copyright back, they'd probably try to go to Disney or other places and be like, hey, we have Spider-Man back, so we want more money. So like, we'll sell it to you again, but you're going to pay us a lot more this time. So that's where Marvel could be like, And
that's the thing. Like they can go at Marvel and say, look, okay, you can keep it, but yeah, we want a couple dollars. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna actually redraw up these contracts. We want what's worth. What we think we can actually get from it. This is what we're gonna kind of throw in the pot. If you can match that, no. Can you imagine? What it's worth. What it's worth, and imagine if DC decided or Marvel decided to actually take it back and go to DC and Warner Brothers and say, hey, y'all want to see like a Superman Thor matchup? Y'all want to see what? No, seriously, like if they wanted to do something like that. But here's the thing: it's just like this is like work for hire. Like we're talking about artists who actually drew these characters. There has to be. And here's the thing: I'm all for artists, writers getting their just due. So everybody out in the chat, we have to kind of step away from it as fans and look at it as an occupation. People who are trying to get paid. And in this day and age and where we live, it's just like, yo, money is on the table. You know what I mean? Like, what do you say at that particular point? Are you going to, deny these people their credibility? And then on top of that, it's like, keep in mind that some of these people who have been, really have actually had creative, hands in this stuff were working for peanuts and not really getting anything at that point. Right. So can you imagine that, bro? Like, yeah, I don't know. This thing right here is huge. It's gonna be crazy to see how it gets resolved. I think that, and I want to say, and I want to be optimistic to say that we don't have anything to worry about. But at the same time, it's like, yo, this is happening. We've already heard earlier during the week that there's a potential strike that can halt production on majority of these IPs and these films, especially films that haven't been finished. It's like, yo, it's a shitstorm right now in Hollywood, bro. Like, what is going down? Yeah. Like,
it's some crazy stuff. I mean, I'm seeing some comments about Superman and how there was a similar suit as far as that went in DC 1. So, we'll see what happens. I mean, it does seem like a weird law to me, so maybe it'll be nothing. We're all just, getting, worked up over nothing. Like it could happen. Yeah, it could not happen, come to fruition. But it definitely is something to monitor, I feel like, just because we got to keep an eye. Remember with the Spider-Man and Sony deal when that like blew up and everyone was like, oh my God, like, like everyone was like, oh my God, what are they going to do? And then they eventually came
and they basically, the rumor was they said that Tom Holland called who was it, Bob Iger at that point,
right?
And they said he was in a bar, half damn near drunk, and was
And
talking
Tom
to him,
Holland
was
saved
like,
the
"Yo,
day.
come on, man!" Like, and then they just cut a deal. I guess he
I-
got both parties. I don't know how that.
Yeah,
worked,
I always heard
but-
that was kind of Disney's fault. Like Disney came
Yeah.
with like some ridiculous like terms, and then Sony
Yeah.
was like, "What the hell?" So then it blew up, and then eventually they came to an agreement. But yeah, I don't know, man. This be. I mean, if it did, like hypothetically, if that came to fruition and Iron Man and Spider Man are now out there, like again, imagine what these characters are worth on the open market. Like, I mean, Star Wars was worth $4 billion at the time. Like. What's Marvel worth? I mean, like if you're getting the Avengers and Iron Man and Spider-Man, like seriously, dude, what's that worth? Like
Bro,
at least $4 or $5 billion.
Exactly, exactly. And considering the turnaround and the turnover on it, like I mean, each
Yeah.
film, damn near. I mean, now this is pre. COVID, like this is
Right.
pre-pandemic, where a lot of these films were basically making billions of dollars, like $1 billion franchise basically at that point. Black Panther, $1 billion franchise, Avengers, $1 billion franchise, Captain Marvel, $1 billion right out the gate. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
we're talking about these IPs that have made money, so they have to be. And there's a stake in that. They've made. I mean, there's a lot going on there, bro. You know what I mean? So I don't know, bro. Like I mean. Everybody in the chat, we just got to cross our fingers. But at the same time, like, it's bigger. It's bigger than just you and I and the fans. You know what I mean? I guess there's a lot of politics in pretty much everything. So we just have to wait and see how it plays out. But it's like, damn, like it's just like Disney is sort of not. I don't want to say being exposed, but there's a lot going on that is being exposed, and it's sort of like what. It's sort of like, all right, just hear me out, right? This would be some funny shit. It's sort of like Walter Hamada is like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm sick and tired of y'all. He's probably sat in the boardroom with a whole bunch of execs and was like, you know what? Especially your ass. He was like, yo, I am so tired of the drama that we are getting with all of our whether it's our movies, it's our, our TV shows, our animated shows, they're in good place, so we don't have to worry about that. But I'm so sick and tired. What can we do? Somebody was probably like, hey, I have an idea. Let's do some research. And that's pretty much what they did, bro. They did a whole bunch of research. And now all this stuff is coming out, and look where we are right now, bro. Like it's just funny that this is mainly just happening with IPs and stuff that we enjoy. It just makes me want to go back and say, you know what? I'm just gonna stick to reading my damn comic book.
No, dude, it's interesting though. Like once it kind of mostly coincides with Bob Iger leaving. Like I think when Bob Iger disappeared and no longer was it's So I think that happened, and then once that happened, it became with Bob Chapek, and it just it kind of. But it seemed like he admitted recently that they mishandled the Scarlett Johansson thing.
Oh yeah, he did.
So
he did.
so I mean I think that's gonna get settled. I think Scarlett Johansson's gonna get I think she requested $100 million. She might get all of that or pretty close to that. So I think I think they're gonna settle. So
but, I mean, one of the biggest, like she is literally one of the biggest characters in the MCU. You know what I mean? One of the biggest characters. Especially when she was hoisted to the forefront, just straight out of the comics itself. I mean, yes, she played a role in comics, but she wasn't as important. You know what I mean? Now we see her in the forefront. She was one of the big 5 individuals that we actually saw. So it's like, okay, why wouldn't she get her just due, bro? Why would it, why would it be a problem at that point? You know what I mean? So I don't know. Hopefully it gets solved. We just have to kind of wait and see. Everybody out there, I don't know. And we need Bob Iger back. We do. He stepped down and what is it? Bob Chapek,
yeah.
Chapek.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nah, son. Bob, come on, man. Take the rings, because when you was in office, we didn't hear all this drama, bro. You would have probably kept it under wraps. You was running stuff like Nino Brown. He was like, keep that shit quiet. We ain't telling nobody nothing. You know what I mean? So anyway, but yeah, we'll see how it plays out. But what's going on, Will? We are here to talk about Mr. Willfoxification himself. We're here to discover Will. We want to talk. That did sound nasty as hell. Discover Will.
hey, the people know. We're all here for it. That's okay.
So I know we're going to have a couple of questions. And mind you, anybody in the chat who has questions for Will, you can ask them. I'll get to them as many as I can. But Will, I'm gonna start off by asking you this, bro. Like,
oh shit,
okay, so let's start with. I'm gonna ask you what came first.
Yeah,
was it collecting, cosplay, YouTubing. What was first for you? What dropped first?
Bro, that's such a good question, man. I feel like, I think for me, I started YouTube in what year did Civil War come out? 2016?
I think Civil War was, I think it might have been 2016.
Yeah, because that was my first movie review. So I did a movie review, but I did collecting and cosplay before that. So like I was really into the films, and I was like, like I don't know if people know this about me. I used to work in the news. I only worked there for like a little less than a year. I was like 8-9 months, something like that. So I did a lot of editing. I edited the morning show. I was a photographer editor. So I went out and shot news stories every day. I did interviews. Like I would come back in and edit. Sometimes I would edit the entire morning show. It's very fast paced. There's a lot of skills. You have to be good at editing. So I learned a lot. And I eventually got into YouTube because of that, because of my love for film. And I was like, I already have these skills. I can use them to make videos, right? So, but even if you don't, guys, put yourself out there. Seriously, it's a lot of fun. Like just to, dip your toes in the YouTube water. But for me, I was into cosplay before that. So I was doing different cosplays. They were mostly like just for fun, like small, stuff. And then eventually my first like real serious one layout was actually Kylo. Because Kylo, when I saw The Force Awakens, I was like, all right. All right. I think I got my dude. Like Kylo, I saw him, I just like fell in love with Kylo basically. That was my guy. Yeah. So once I got into that one, I did that, and I learned about the 501st, the Star Wars charity organization. So I did all of that, and that was just so much fun. And eventually I got the costume approved, and I started doing events for that. And I was like, this is so much fun. I want to do other costumes. So I did Darth Vader and other versions of Kylo, Revan. Now I'm working on Mando, which is almost done. So I'm going to show you that soon, layout.
You got the Mando almost done?
Mando's almost done, dude. It's the Durasteel Mando. It's almost done. So so close. Dude, it's all about having friends and connections. I have this one friend local to me named Richard. So shout out to Richard. Dude, the guy can fix and repair anything. Like, you always got to have a guy like that, dude. You got to have a guy
that can just come in and just give it what you want.
Bro, he can paint things, weather things, fix things. Like I always say he's the Q to my Bond, dude. He is the Q to the Bond. He fixes everything. But I got into YouTube just because I loved movies and I wanted to talk about them. So I started doing that for years. Collecting came after.
You kind of like, okay.
Yeah, collecting came after. So that came like a little bit after I started doing YouTube and everything. And I knew about Hot Toys. I knew about them, but I was like, I was like, I don't know. I don't know if they're worth the price, basically. I think that's everyone's first instinct before they get into Hot Toys. Yeah. They're like, is a Hot Toys worth $250? At the time, it was $250, $235, whatever. Now it's gone up.
Yeah.
But I got my first figure, Kylo Ren, of course.
Yeah.
I got him for $120. Shit. Because people were selling him on the group. At that time, Star Wars was in the tank because of the sequels, and no one really wanted the Kylo. So I was like, I just saw him on one of the groups, and some guy listed him, and I just bought it. And I got it, and I was like, all right, I think I'm kind of hooked. I think that was my gateway, dude. And then I got Infinity War Thor. Infinity War Thor was like the first like real figure I ordered from Sideshow. Like that was like, the first figure I bought at retail. Yeah. And I got that, and I was like, but I need Doctor Strange. I was like, I need Darth Maul. I was like, and then now look where we're at. So, but I do cosplay and collecting go hand in hand. But now they're both so expensive. You kind of have to pick your battles just because you can't do everything. So
you can't. And it's like, and then from what you're telling me, like the pieces, as far as cosplay, these are custom pieces, like, and you're getting them from, so you're saying like, you said earlier, like, I mean, before you would order pieces from different, because you have to, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
If you're portraying these characters, then it has to be on point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can't just have like just certain pieces that aren't going to really connect well. You know what I mean? Like you can't have it to whereas when you're out there, people can look at you and be like, oh, that's like a generic version. Like they want to look at it and see like, yo, that might be the real Adam Driver under that suit. You know what I mean? So like, how expensive would you say like that gets, bro?
It gets really expensive. So people who don't do cosplay, that's why it was funny talking to Ray about it, because like it really does, like unless you're making your own stuff, which I'm not really good at making stuff. Like I'm not good at not making that kind of stuff, like with resin and 3D printing and that kind of stuff. If you're going to buy, if you get into cosplay and you want to do high end, like my Kylo was like $4,000, $5,000 probably. So I mean, yeah, it's no joke. But and honestly, a lot of it takes time. Like it might take you a year to build that costume because. Like with cosplays high end, typically from my experience, this is the way it goes. Like you don't just buy something usually from one person, one shop. Like every part of the costume is made by a different vendor. And like you have to do your research, figure out who's actually good. Then you got to get sizing and you got to do your measurements. You got to send that over. You get 3 months or 4 months before they even never get to you because they have a list of people because they're popular. So like you're shopping each part you need and that could take up to a year. And Darth Vader, I spent probably $4,000 to $5,000 also. So, and I'm still working on Kylo. Kylo's not even done, dude. Like I'm reworking, I'm getting a new set of sleeves. Like I reworked the hood, so that's not even done yet. So like dude, it's always a process until you finally get what you want. But
and this, come on, man. Like we gotta admit, bro. This, in my opinion, out of all 3 versions, this was the best one.
It is the best one, yeah.
Bro, this is the best rendition of Kylo. I love this figure. Like. I would never part with it, bro. Like I would never sell it. That's how decent and how crazy it is. Like just the detail, the weathering on that figure, bro, is simply amazing. And the simple fact that you got that some bitch for $120, bro.
Bro, I didn't even tell you. I got a second one, loose, $90 shipped.
Are you for real?
Yeah, it's right up in that room right there. Yeah, $90, dude. He shipped it. It had everything included except for the box.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
And then I bought a box for like $20 on eBay. So
there
110 then. Call it a day.
So does it but when you got it without the box, it still looks in
oh,
in
dude,
good
everything
condition?
came perfect. Yeah. Everything was perfect. Yeah. So, yeah, that's why I got 2 of them, man, because Kylo's my guy. Like, that's my favorite look for Kylo. Like, I love the Rise of Skywalker and Last Jedi. They're good looks, but they should. I think the reason they didn't keep this is because Adam Driver was so uncomfortable. I think that's the problem. Like, and it would have been extremely hard to fight in. Like, it's so heavy, it's so hot, it's burdensome. Like moving around in it with the hood and stuff, it would have been like he fought one scene in the forest where he freezes Rey, but other than that, like it's not a lot of choreography. So, like if he did like the Praetorian Guard fight, it would have been like next to impossible.
Look at Optical, bro.
Oh, perfect.
Optical 20 in the building. Give him a shout out, man. Optical, man, you need to come on the show, you bastard.
I know. I messaged him. Like, what the fuck's he doing?
You bastard, get on the show, man. Come on, man. We got a space. If you want me to send you the link, come on, man. Jump on in, bro.
Dude.
Just jump in for like 2 minutes, bro. Even if you just want to jump in and just don't bring no hot dogs. Just jump in, bro.
No,
Like,
he's
that's
gonna
all you
bring
got.
a hot
Yeah, I know he's gonna bring a hot dog, but yeah, man. Like literally, like this. All right, so I gotta show him my favorite one, bro.
Shit.
I gotta. Out of all the ones that you've actually done, you know, so far, my favorite.
Dude.
Hold on.
I got the Mando too. It's gonna. I think you're gonna like it. So.
See, and I probably will, bro. But this piece right here, I mean, Will, come on, bro.
Oh yeah, dude.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, man.
So
that one was
you're
fun.
saying now, what was more expensive, this piece or Kylo?
I think Kylo. Well, yeah, Kylo. I think because this one actually is one of the very rare instances where most of it came from one maker. The guy who made this is Wicked Armor. The guy's name is Robert. I forget his last name, but Robert Wicked Armor. He does really great Revan. So Revan is like he's like the only one who does it, and he does it perfect. Like he nails this Revan. This was a son of a bitch to put together, though. Like it was. Because you get all the parts and they're custom made and everything, but there's no instructions. So like, and you have to assemble everything and put it together and get it to fit right. It was a pain in the ass. Honestly, my mom has helped me with so much with these costumes. Like that's the thing, dude. If you have like a parent or a friend who's super supportive, that's super great for cosplay because you need help a lot of times. Like you can't put these costumes on by yourself. It's not possible. So like, but seriously, man, this one was probably like maybe 2,500. Like the lightsabers were the most expensive thing. Lightsabers, you're looking at like 500 per saber. So, you know, because you got like the hilt itself, which is 200, 250. And then you got the install, which is another 300, 350 at least. Yeah. So, you know, but Revan, dude, honestly, I love when I go to troops and events and people know who Revan is. Like, and now with the game coming out, they're really
and that's what I was going to say next. With that game dropping, you know, with the simple fact that the game's going to be dropping soon, like you could, like almost. Now, I mean, again, I know there's probably more people out there who cosplay, as Revan, but you could, I mean, you could show up, like, say for instance, if they do like a midnight release at a GameStop or at a whatever, and you going to be like, yo, I can just cosplay, come in and just stand there where people release the game, or cut a deal where they can actually just hire you, to come in. Like, bro, that would be crazy. I mean, because I'm pretty sure that if, listen, if we have, and with the actual trailer that we got for it, it was emphasis on Revan. So I got a feeling that even when they redo the game, there's probably going to be a lot more emphasis on his backstory. They're going to probably give us more flashes of it so we can see it. I hope they do. Because we got plenty of it in the game. I mean, Will, you are on point. Optical's crazy. But yeah, like, with the old game, we got, some details about it. But with the new one, it'd be interesting. So, yeah, man. This is.
Dude, you got to get in, man. You got to get in the 501st, man. Get into cosplay. It's a lot of fun. You could nail it.
Yeah.
Dude, you'd be an awesome Boba Fett. For real.
You know what? And that's the thing. Like, I would do it, but it's just like when I'm hearing you tell me like how much money it costs to get these pieces, bro, and to put all this stuff together.
This Mando will be the last one I do for a while, just because it's very time consuming. It can be stressful at times, just if things don't fit or something breaks, or it's all individual custom makers. It's not like you're not buying it from Sideshow, so it's like. The customer service is only as good as the person running the shop. So sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's not. So, you have to do your research and pick quality people, because that's going to determine your experience. But it's worth it, man. Seriously, when you get it together and you get it accomplished and you see the look on people's faces when you do these events, like adults and kids alike, and the connections you build, man. We've become really good friends through collecting. I've made so many good friends through collecting. I've also made a shit ton of friends through cosplay, through doing these events, and become really good friends with these people. So it's worth it, man. Bro, it seriously is.
Like that.
Yeah, this was the only legit photo shoot I did. I had a photographer locally who reached out to me, who's a professional. He's done it for a while, and he was like, dude, I want to do this. And then he did my Revan. He was going to do Vader and Kylo and then the other ones, but then he moved away. So we didn't get to do the other ones because of COVID, but Revan was the only one we got to do. So, but I'm excited to do some other ones.
I mean, bro, the ones that you have actually done, because I think you did Vader too, right?
Vader, yeah, I didn't do a photo shoot of Vader, but I did a New Hope Vader costume, yeah.
Yeah.
I have to pad myself out a little bit because I'm like thinner in build. So like Vader and New Hope is like, I like to consider myself a mix between Revenge of the Sith and a New Hope. Like I'm somewhere in between. So with the New Hope costume. A New Hope is my favorite look, man.
The New Hope. This was like the Vader costume.
That wasn't even completely finished at that point. That was still a work in progress. Because you can see I had to move the robes out a little bit. So again, like it's always a refinement, dude. Like it's always a refinement process. So
but I mean, for what it is, bro. Now, all right, so let me ask you a question. What out of all three of them, right?
Yeah.
Which one is the most uncomfortable piece?
Bro, I think it might be Vader. Yeah.
I kind of figured.
Well, because like with Vader, like with the helmet, the way the armor sits, you cannot look down. So with cosplay is like, I'm just going to throw this out there, guys. With most cosplays, especially anything with a helmet, you ain't going to be able to see shit. You can't see nothing. Like, and Revan is the worst because Revan has a little slit and that's it. Like, you can barely see it all. So I don't know how that dude fights anyone. But like, seriously, with Vader, you can't look down. The shoulder armor is very heavy and the cape is wool. So it's very heavy. It pulls you down. And like, you can't move your arms up really either because there's like shoulder armor and chest armor and you can't look down. So like, you can't really move all that well. So and there's a lot going on. It's very heavy. It's a very heavy costume. And Kylo is just super hot. Kylo, because you have like a million layers on, but you can move. It's very tight, but you can move. Revan is pretty comfortable for the most part, except for the fact that you can't see shit. So, dude, cosplays are a lot of fun. You just got to know, and if you're helmeted, you're not going to be able to see much. So,
and then you got to know exactly what you're picking.
Yeah, exactly. You got to know what you're getting into.
Okay, and this might be a familiar one to folks. The Loki.
Oh yeah, dude. That one I still need to work on the wigs, but I got it as good as I could. So, and dude, I won $300 for this actually.
Oh, for real?
I was in this. This was a costume contest.
Okay.
So,
okay.
and the light bulb, the scepter actually lights up, and my light died when I got there. So that's what happened. But and this was actually a combination. So what I did with this one is I made it like sort of a hybrid between Dark World and Avengers. So like it's sort of a mix between the two. So. But I always wanted to do this Loki right. This was a reason, like I did this Loki kind of half in, and I could have done it a lot better. But I priced it out, and there's a lady who makes a Loki. I wanted to do Avengers look. The Avengers look is my favorite. So that one was like, it was like going to be like $5,000. So so custom made. It would have been beautiful, but I think one day I'll do it. I want to do that, and I want to do Sub-Zero from the movie. So. I really would love to do those two, but Loki would probably take the priority just because it's Loki. But
because it's
yeah. But Loki was a lot of fun, dude. I'm telling you, man, you got to get into it. Seriously.
See, and I think you know what I mean. Like if I do
only one,
and that's what I'm saying. Like but it has to be the perfect one, like that I would actually do. But then it's just like. Once you do it, my only thing is it's like, okay, once you do it, you don't want to actually keep, for me, I wouldn't want to keep doing the same. So I would have to, like you would have to have like a few of them.
Right.
That, you know, you would want to actually get into, you know, just to say, okay, I'll wear this one at this particular point, or I might want to wear this one here. Yeah. So you just like kind of mix it up a bit so no one can pretty much identify. So because it was funny, like going to like Celebration and then going from Celebration into like, you know, Comic-Con and then seeing some of the same people there. Yeah. I'm like, okay, now I recognize you. You know what I mean? I know who you are, but it's still dope. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I still don't take away the simple fact that they like the costume's perfect, but
dude, you'll never feel more important than you do in a costume because seriously, man, I've signed autographs as Kylo Ren. Like seriously, kids will come up to you like, "Hey, will you sign this? Like, will you sign this thing?" And I've also been in lightsaber fights where kids, dude, they don't give a fuck. Like they'll go at you. Like I had a kid, they had to step in because this kid like took a lightsaber and started whacking me in the legs, dude. Like he was like going the fuck at me, dude. And they had to step in. They were like, "Stop, chill out, dude." This kid was on like some ADHD medicine or something.
And then, bro, you gotta break character.
Yeah, to be like. You got it because you got to like kick him in the punning or something.
You got to break.
Serious.
You trying to hold up. You're like, you know what?
If this ain't worth it.
You know what I mean? This is like you just whispering to moms, if you don't get your kid, I'm going to throw this back.
I'm going to throw this bitch over the railing at the baseball game. Yeah. I got my lightsaber, so I could have I mean, I could have taken it, honestly. But,
bro,
you know, that happens, man. It'll happen. Most of the kids are pretty chill. Most of them are pretty scared of you though, because I'm pretty tall. I'm like 6'4". In costume, I'm like 6'5" or 6'6". So like, and I'm pretty tall, and you know, and if I'm padded out, I'm pretty big looking. So like, I'm a little intimidating. So you have to really talk to the young kids and put your hand out and talk to them and stuff, because they're pretty scared of you otherwise.
So when did you? Okay, so my next question is like, when did you like? What brought you into like? Wanting to review films, like what was it like what like, I mean, I'm not gonna go all the way back, but what basically like was one of the things that kind of enticed you to do like movie reviews?
Oh dude, that's such a good question, because I felt like I really love these films. You know, even before I started doing movie reviews, like I was going to see everything. Like I really was into film. Like I've always been into it. So I was like, you know what? Like I have these editing skills. At that point, I don't think I've told people this. Like when I was working at the news, I hated it, so I quit. I didn't even have another job lined up. I just quit. I was like, I'm done. Like I'm done with this. So I moved on from it, and then I was like, all right, I was looking for something else to do, and I started teaching. For those who don't know that about me, I teach part-time, usually at least. So, and I work in a college setting. So like, I was like, you know what? I love all these films. Let me put these editing skills to good use. I know I can talk to people. I teach, like, you know, I have a communications degree. Like, why not just put my passion into something that I know I can share with other people and build friends? Also, I did it just to build connections with people. Like, I've always been, you know, I have a lot of, you know, friends, but like I don't drink, I don't smoke. I've never drank alcohol before.
Me neither,
I'm not a
me
party
neither.
guy. So like I didn't really make connections that way. So it's not like I
Yeah.
was like going to bars and meeting people. Like I was looking to make more friends that way too. And I have done that. I feel like I've made like you, Optical, like Justin, like you know, Brendan and Ryan
Yeah.
and everyone else,
Yeah.
like PJ. So I mean, we've all made really good friends, and all the guys from Collecting Weekly, like everyone else who's messaged me, it's been so friendly and accommodating and nice. Like all that I think is so important. And that's what I kind of did YouTube for, just to share my opinion. And I knew I could do it. And you know, like I said, my channel is very small. It's nothing crazy, like, but it's just for fun. Like I don't post that much. I mean, like it's so hard, man, to keep up with it, you know, now, but it's
it is, bro. Like it becomes, and like I said, this is just in a matter of, you know, the thing is, it's like every small success is a good success. You know what I mean? Any small steps that you're gonna make, you know what I mean? I don't, you know, when I look at it, it's like, you know what, having like a smaller channel for me, it's an advantage to kind of, because you grow and you're hungry, so you're constantly out here, you know, creating content, coming up with content, you know, just to kind of like make sure that, you know, it's not even to just be as relevant. And the thing is, all of us want to be relevant because this is what we do, but at the same time, I think it's just more so, once you get in it, you just get that vibe, like you just want to constantly do it, like you just can't, like for me, it's just like that itch right now. I'm like on that high of, you know, just wanting to get in, create content, you know, not doing it to the point where it's going to burn me out, but just because I enjoy doing it. I enjoy talking to you guys and, you know, everybody. And just, I think that's, you know, pretty much what I would want to do it for. But when you, like, you're doing like full on movie reviews, that requires research, going to see these actual films, taking the notes, you know what I mean? Having key points, things to kind of like, you know, touch on, always going through act 1, act 2, you know, the final act, you know, really analyzing these films. And that, I have to commend you on that, because that is, I mean, that's beyond just doing like a review as far as collecting and figure review. That's beyond all that.
Dude, what I would say, though, one thing I don't think people realize, like, I don't know how many other people do this. I think a lot more than people realize. Like, the hard part about editing is the time wise, not editing it, it's writing it. Those reviews that I do are scripted, so they are not they're not impromptu. They're scripted because you have to think. I feel like I have to think things out before I say them in a review. Like if I'm going to present a review and my full thoughts on the film, I really have to sit down and think about how I truly feel about it. Because if I'm going to share my thoughts, it has to be, I think, articulate and well thought out. If you don't, then it's just going to be all over the place. I've tried them before and not doing scripted, and it just feels like I'm doing a lot of editing. And so I would say people, like, that's something, if you're going to do something like that, movie reviews, like try to at least write your thoughts down. If you have some notes to go off of while you're presenting your ideas, like that's usually a pretty good idea. But for me, man, that's why, like, most of the time I'm on other people's channels nowadays. Like I'm on yours or Justin's or, you know, Opticals or Collecting Weekly or whatever, because I just enjoy hanging out with you guys. This is the most fun to me now. Because I still do movie reviews every now and then, but they're a lot of work, and like I just have done so many of them that I've done hundreds of them. So I mean, I've probably 300 maybe. So I mean, like I've done so many that I'm just like, I always want to try something new and do more challenges. But I'm doing more, you know, I want to do more video essays, like I did the Joker one, because those are challenging. Those are fun. So, and then in the live streams, those are always challenging too, because we present new ideas, we get debates sometimes, and you know, we're making friends. So these streams are the most fun, because just do 3 hours. Like we've been on here an hour. It's not done. Felt like it at all.
It don't even feel like we've been on here for like an hour. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now, when you so when you're doing like these reviews, do you get like, you know, is it one of those things where, okay, so all right, here's my question. I'll say it this way: do you get like press passes to go review films, or do you have to just kind of like pay out a pack, or what do you have to do to get like press passes to go see these films before they're released? Like what do you have to do to actually get on that particular level?
That's a really good question, and I've never been able to get that because I live in a very rural area. So like there are events where you can go and, you know, do like, you know, get early screenings. I've been to a couple. I've been a part of a couple of them, but for me, they're like 2-3 hours away. So it's been so difficult to do that. So what I do, I go on Thursday nights. What I would, I think you have this too, but I would highly recommend, if you go to the movies twice a month, even Regal Unlimited is such a good deal. Like
Yes,
$24 a month, dude. Before
it
Legal
is.
came along, I was using MoviePass for
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
MoviePass until they started fucking everyone over,
And then
like,
they fell away. Like they're suffering right now.
I was in
Yeah.
MoviePass before. I was a hipster. I was in MoviePass before anyone knew about it. Like I was
Yeah.
paying $40 a month, and it was still a good deal for me because MoviePass was like I was paying $40 a month, but I was going at least 2-3 times a week probably. So like for me, like getting part of a press screening is difficult. Like you have to get in with the right people, and to be honest, I never quite figured it out because even when I did, I was they were like, okay, like, you know, there's this event that's like 2-3 hours away. It's in Bethesda, Maryland, which is really far from me. So I'm just like, I can go see it on Thursday. I don't think the people that watch my videos are really going to care if it's one day later. So, you know, but that's a challenging thing. Like, you know, basically when you get bigger followings, I think it becomes easier. You can get as part of what they call like a network. And then, you know, those kind of things, they take control of some of your monetization, but at the same time, they give you certain privileges and they protect you from certain things. So it's a trade-off, but I've never dealt with anything like that. I get a decent amount of like things that are like, oh, promote this or promote that. And I'm just like, I don't really want to do that. So I feel like if you're going to be a creator, like you have to be cautious of those things. Like, you know, I don't, you know. What the fuck?
Everybody say what's up to Optical.
He just fucking disappeared.
Yeah, he just wanted to come in and out. He didn't want
He literally licked ice cream and left.
he just wanted to
He's frozen.
Yo,
Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
Yo, what the hell, bro? What the
Fuck.
Yo.
Is he gonna come back, or is he gone for good?
He wants to eat his eye. Look.
It's gonna be gone by the time he. Optical, you're looking awful like a blood tonight. What the fuck? Did you join a gang in the meantime?
I did, yeah.
Oh shit! All right.
Mini ice cream gang
Where'd you get that ice cream? What is that?
from my son. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Now I gotta finish it. I don't want to.
Now you got everybody
you
say
were-
what up. Say what up to
Yeah.
Optical, man. Like, you know, when you have Optical in the building, it's like having the GOAT in and out. Like he just comes in, he plays like maybe 6 or 7 minutes and just goes back on the bench.
He's the James Harden on the Thunder.
He's the Jordan when he went to the Wizards, bro.
Yeah,
I just want to show up, eating ice cream, and then leave.
And then
Yeah.
just leave.
you
It's
left
like,
multiple times.
Yo, yo, this
Bro,
is
that's hilarious.
that is
Optical, you were licking that ice cream like Lane licks his
yo.
cats.
Oh my god,
Let me look
bro.
at the camera first.
Bro, I did not.
Very seductive. Extremely.
Yo, it's fucking nuts. Oh, when he said it, I was like, you know what? Yeah. Yeah, you might as well come in. You might as well come in.
You might as well, dude.
Yeah,
Might
this
as well.
was a good idea initially until it starts dripping on your fingers and it starts.
when you're in a room where the temperature doesn't hold that ice
Oh,
cream,
bro.
and you gotta eat it quick as shit. Like, you can't-
It was good when I was planning it out. It was like I was looking around. I was like, man, I can't find a hot dog. It was like, God damn it. I just look around. It's like,
You ran out of hot dogs?
I'm gonna go with a
Yo.
popsicle or an ice.
Yo. Yeah.
All right, let me get this. I'm gonna eat this seductive now.
He said you're gonna go ahead and eat. Bro, what the fuck? Bro, you need a whole line of prop. You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm not gonna tell you what you need because you got a whole line of props that you just gonna fucking
I'm
use
like,
random, bro.
I need Jesus in my life. You know?
Oh.
You definitely do. You need fucking Jesus in your life. Dude.
Oh man.
Leo, have you watched Optical and I play video games, dude? I have to carry him every time.
I watched it on, bro. The thing is, bro, you always ghosting him though, bro. You like you'll watch him get
Yeah,
killed and
dude.
you out. Like,
Yeah.
He's dragging me like a bait. I was like, dude, can you heal me? And then he'll like slowly back up. Yeah, I got you.
I'm like, yeah, I got you, bro. I got you.
bro, I was watching it. I don't know where y'all were. I think y'all were near a bunker or something like that. And I think Will had just changed. He had changed his jacket or something like. I don't know what it was, but you got hit and you were you were saying, because there was a whole bunch of people running past.
Yeah.
Optical, you got hit and you were asking Will Hill. He came over. He's like, "Oop, nah," and he ran. Like he just ran. I was like, "Yo!"
multiple times.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, dude, are we gonna go in? He's like, hey, you go first. And I die. I was like, dude, can you heal me? And he was just like, yeah, coming over here. Yeah.
Bro.
He's getting further and further. It was like,
Yeah, I'm just like slowly inching away.
Bro, I'm watching it with Toya, and she was like, he's just gonna leave him there? Like, I was like, what the fuck? Yo.
Yeah.
when you're dying, it's like pulsating. I was like, I'm bleeding out, Will. I'm bleeding out. And he was just like, I got you. Dude, one time he was healing me, right? He was healing me. And there's like a circle that goes around. And
Yeah.
and then he saw a guy and then he let go.
He let you.
I thought about it. I was like, fuck it. I was like, I'm out, and dipped. I just was gone.
A second and I'll be alive. And he was just like,
Bro.
oh, enemy. And I was like, dude, what the?
Bro, and the thing is, it's funny because sometimes, depending on the camera angle, you can actually see you running away from him. You can see Optical in the distance, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, that's fuck. Yo, she was like, yo, you gonna jump in? I was like, I'm not doing that shit.
I'm crawling into him. And I was just like, Will, heal me. And I was like, yeah, no,
Dude,
I got you.
Leia, we're about to start playing Call of Duty next time. So.
I'm not doing it because you're not leaving me, man.
Oh, bro,
Like-
I won't leave you, man. I would never leave you. I would
Yeah,
never.
see?
Call of Duty, I don't need you. The only reason I need you is we're playing a 8-year-old game.
We tried to play Warzone
Oh.
layout, but like we both just died really quickly, and then we tried to spectate the whole game.
Bro.
It was
Optical
not
even
fun.
said sometimes Optical was like, Optical, that was hilarious. You were like, I'm not worried about a bomb. I'm not worried about a bomb. He was like the last one layout. About 10 seconds later, he walks right into a nail bomb and explodes.
And then you had a chance to heal me again.
Not that time. I was already dead.
You just be running, bro.
All right,
Yeah.
hold on. Let me get rid of it because it's dripping down my fingers, kind of like.
Oh, that's the best kind, dude. That's the best kind.
And then it gets
Yeah.
hard, so. hold on.
You had to say that, bro. you had to say, wow. While he's going, Lens Design, $5 super chat, man. Thank you very much. He said, yo, how long have you been a musician, Will?
Dude, I want to ask Lael this question too.
Yes.
But for me, I was a late bloomer, Lael. I started playing piano. I started playing bass a little bit earlier, like late high school, like maybe I was like maybe 18 or something, 17, 18. I started playing piano. I started taking it seriously when I was 19, and I'm 30 now. So I've been playing for 11 years. So yeah, like honestly though, I'm trying to get my chops back. It's so hard, Leo, like as you get older and you have more
Yeah.
responsibility with other things. I don't even have kids yet or anything like
Yeah.
that. Like it's so hard to keep up with your practice time. Like for me, I've never been the most like natural musician. I just put a lot of work into it. So like for me, I was practicing. What helped me get really good quickly was I was practicing piano 2 hours every day and guitar an hour every day. And I used to play drums for a while too. So I played drums. So I was spending like 3 to 4 hours a day practicing. So
Yeah.
you can get good at anything if you put that type of time in. So
Yeah.
So for me, I want to hear your answer, Leah. I want to know when you started, but I was 19.
Bro, well, see, the thing is, like I said, for me, I've always been a musician.
Yeah.
Since I was young, like when my mom, my parents and, my aunts and uncles, they actually had a small group that they formed, and I started playing percussion for them first. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So I
nice.
played the drums with them first. My mom plays the piano by ear, so she basically taught me how to
Wow.
play. And then, like I said, I mean, ever since then, I was pretty much already in the music business. I was already thrusted in it. So it just, I don't know. It's always been in the family. But like you said, it's when and I'm pretty sure Optic going to keep it, and he can actually attest to this. Like when we want to do these things, like people I have to understand is like creating content or being a content creator for YouTube, having a family, working, like having clients and stuff like that. It is, and then trying to slide in things that you really love. It's like a freaking balancing act, bro. Like it is seriously a balancing act. And it's like you want to devote time to it, but it's just like, damn, like I really don't have as much time as I would want to actually have. You know what I mean? So I got to kind of like, it's like when you devote time to one thing, something else suffers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's just how it is. And it's like doing this, trying to, working with my clients, in the studio, you know, doing those things, trying to complete my own projects. It's like, bro, it's seriously like one of the hardest things to kind of like, you know, and that's why I was like asking, like, you know, when you're doing these reviews and stuff like that, where do you find time to do that? I mean, you know, damn, you're doing the podcast with Justin, like you're doing all this shit, like,
Right.
you know, within your wheelhouse. It's like trying to find ways to kind of maneuver around that shit. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, that's what, yo, in optical, all right, I'm glad you're on here because I'm gonna ask you this question.
Yeah, I want to hear this.
How the fuck, when a review or when something drops, how do you do that in such a short amount of time? Like, you do that shit quick.
Yeah.
If there is a release in less than 5-10 minutes, you got that shit up. So there's only a couple of ways that you can do this shit. You either got an inside track on some shit and somebody sending you shit to let you know it's gonna drop, and then you do it that way, or you're just that damn quick. Like, how the fuck do you do that, bro?
That's what my wife told me. I'm quick to
No doubt. No fucking doubt.
Hey, I don't mess around, man. I'm 2 minutes or less. I ain't got no time for you. Spend 2 hours looking for a good video. Only takes me 5 minutes to get out.
It's all about the search, dude. It's all about the
It's
search.
all about the search, man. I can't keep on playing the same video over and over. But
You
No,
be a
dude.
madman.
yeah, sometimes you got favorites. You know, you put a star on it. Is it bad that you got your usual? You know, when you
Yeah, there you go. Usual
got-
suspects.
Yo.
Yeah, when you got no time, you know, I'm doing a preview, and I was just like, oh, so sometimes the preview comes out at around like 11 at night or 12.
Yeah.
You know what happens when you just wake up? You know, all the blood's flowing out in your head. So
They,
be like,
they have a name for that.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, we're not gonna name it right now, but
No.
yeah, dude, like, no, but it's that's my only way, dude, of catching up, because otherwise I'd be goddamn irrelevant, because all my reviews are, because I buy the figures that I really want to buy.
Yeah.
But I have, like, me and Will were talking, like, I was like, we're talking about earlier about Toys Wonderland. It's like at 10%, and this website is like buggy as hell. The shipping was $40. It was like, I was about to check out. It became 10, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna click PayPal. And it became 40 again. I was like, God damn it!
Yeah.
There are ways.
Yeah.
Like, all right, we'll wait. I was like, I'll wait, but. Yeah, man, but yeah, that's the only way. That's the only way, because and this is interesting for Will, because Will's the youngest out of all of us here. I don't know, Lyle, I don't know if you love your job. I don't know if you do.
Mhm.
But I like my job. I don't love it. You know, I'd rather be something else. You know, like doing something. But Will, is this something that you know? Because like Lyle says, you're balancing all these things. Has it ever crossed your mind that, man, millennials nowadays, YOLO, bro,
Mhm.
YOLO.
Yeah.
I'm not happy
Exactly.
with my job.
Exactly.
I'm become a dancer or something.
Oh, dude. No, I mean, when I was younger, sure. I'm 30 now, so
Yeah.
not really. And I actually really love my job. Like, I'm an advisor, so I work in a college setting, and I really love the people I work with too. Like, I really work with like a really good, and that's hard to find. I feel like it's
Yeah.
a great job. I get great work-life balance. Like, you know, my boss is fantastic. I have great like friends. All my coworkers are my friends. So like, it's just that's so hard to find. So for me, like, I'm not at the point where, like, you know, like, it would make sense, like, for like someone like Justin, like someone who has a ton of subscribers, to go like full time, right?
And that's
But
what he does. He,
Right.
you know, that
that would make sense.
It's taken him what, a couple years to do something like that,
Right,
Like,
and he
to-
worked his ass off to get it.
Yeah.
He deserves it. So I mean, because like we've always said, he treated it like a business, and he reaped the
Yeah.
benefits of it.
Dude,
Like he
there's
was,
a lot of capital that he
Yeah.
invested in.
well,
that.
like, yeah, I mean, he had to, and that's the thing. Like in this game, and Hot Toys is hard to break. And the problem is now Justin already's got the market cornered. So it's kind of like breaking into it now is super difficult, because Justin has already set the standard and the formula.
Yeah.
And like, you know, so basically he's got the market. He's always first. Like, he's got the
Yeah.
market cornered. So like, you know, going into that market. So that's why I always tell people who want to get started on this, like, to, you know, find their individual identity, like their
Yeah.
own content creation and their own thing.
Yeah.
Because if you try to copy someone else, it's not going to go well.
It's not gonna go well
People
at
will
all.
reject it. So
They'll reject it and they'll call it out. Like, they'll call you
Yeah.
out for not basically having like your own thing. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how it is. You know what I mean? And that's the name of the business. Like, you have to have like for instance, like optical, you have your own way of Is that you? That's Toya.
Is Toya's back?
Yeah,
she probably
she-
wants to yell at me. For
There she
enabling
is. She came down and say, "Hey, babe, come here, come here, come here,
you. She's like,
come here.
"I'm
Come
going
on, you
to-"
might as well just come over here for a second. Come here, come here, come over here. Like everybody, you get a chance to see her, so you don't think I'm lying.
Hi.
Come here. Come
She's
here.
she's gonna hate me. Hey, Toya.
It's to everybody say hi. But no, like seriously, optical, like you've created your own format. Like so you
Yeah.
have a format of how you know do things. So your reviews, your format is, and the thing is it's not like, for instance, I don't like to do long reviews. Like I don't like to, I just want to get in and out. You know, that's just mainly the way it is. You get in, you get out, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you don't have to worry about everything else. But you're right. Like, Will, it's just like finding your own niche and just being comfortable with that is what it's about, though.
Right,
Seriously.
and I just feel like an optical. I know you probably agree with this, but you guys promote more. Oh, I'm soloed. You guys
Yep.
promote more of your own content, I think, than I do. Like for me, like I'm having so much fun just hanging out with you guys and like streaming and playing games and stuff. That for me, that's why I've put more eggs in that basket now, because for me, it's all about having fun. So like, I do my own streams with you guys. Like I do streams on video games with Optical. Like Leo, I'm on your stream every week. I'm with Justin. Like I'm mostly on other people's channels now because, or if you guys come on mine, I just think the live streams are the most fun. That's where I have the most fun with it. So
Yeah.
like for me, that's why I have really focused on those. And the video essays, like I said, Optical, I don't think you were here yet, but I do the video essays because those are challenging. Like I really find rewarding in that because it pushes me. Like I have to really come up with a unique concept and edit it and stuff. So for that, I like those in the live streams because I want to do it for fun. Like I love hanging out with you guys and, like I said, playing games or
Yeah.
talking about collectibles. Like that's the most fun. And people seem to engage with that content the most anyway. So that's what I do mostly. And I know you, Optical, you guys produce a little more of your own original content than I do, but like I just feel like it's. Like
Yeah,
I'm here to have fun. So like,
Yeah.
all the people in the chat tonight have messaged me. I've talked to them. Like
Yeah.
that's so important to me. Like I try to
Yeah.
answer everyone thoughtfully and like, build those connections. And you guys have been such a big part of that. So
Yeah, definitely. Like it's been, somebody actually hit me up just now, messaged me in my inbox. I don't know why they didn't put it in chat, but they was like, the big three is back. It's good to see him on camera again.
Yo, the
you know what I
Celtics,
mean?
baby.
Yeah, the big three is
Which
back.
one am I, Optical? Am I Ray Allen?
Pretty much.
Yeah. I don't know you guys between Paul Pierce and KG. I don't know
Maybe
who's
like
who.
Kendrick Perkins or something.
Yeah, I'm Kendrick Perkins.
You know what? Because he only seen like a short amount of time in the season, I'm Rayford Alston, bro.
Oh hell yeah.
Dude, but we talked about like content creator. I would just say this. I'm sure you guys know him. 6 Scale Mafia.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, he creates good content.
Yep,
Yeah,
I
he
talked
does.
to him. Yep.
He does.
He talks to
all
me
the
every
time.
day. Yep.
Yeah.
Anthony, he's a good
you
guy.
would see it's like a professional kind of setting, and like I like that. I like
Yeah.
I'm graphic.
His production quality is very good.
His
He told
production
me that he has
quality's
a
on
background.
point.
I don't know if he told you that layout. He told me he has a background in Adobe, a lot of Adobe stuff. So he'll send me stuff. He'll be like, "What do you think about this?" I'm like, "Dude, it looks fantastic." Like I
That
wish
is
I
After
could do that
Effects.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because After Effects. I wish I could do that shit. To be honest, he's got to teach me. Anthony, teach me, dude. Teach all of us.
Bro, like I said, I mean, the thing is, it's like, that's what's going to take me time, is to kind of get up to visually that level of production and how you do it. And it's like I said, you have to invest time in doing something like that, bro. Like that is no joke, like literally no joke. But he has like amazing content. Like, I mean, pretty much all you guys do, you know what I mean? Like when you do it, I'm still, again, I got it. Once I get my camera work on point, and once I get my camera, bro, you watch out. You'll see.
I was wondering when you were going to get that. I
You'll
think
see.
he got an M. Was it M50?
I'm using
Yeah.
an M50. This is an M50.
Oh.
So you have the M50 now.
So layout, you're going to be happy with it.
Yeah. Now, is that what you use right now, period? Just an M50?
I use M50 for traveling because well, you're gonna love it when you travel because it's small. It's mirrorless.
Yeah.
It's small and like a DSLR or the mirrorless. Like even Will's the R5
It's
What do you
the
call
EOS R. Yeah.
EOS R, right? Like it's still pretty big. EOS
Yeah, it's pretty
50
big.
small, but the sensor is really big too. So it captures really. So I use this for traveling because I don't want to bring my hulking camera
Yeah.
and for live streaming. But for video work, I use my DSLR.
DSLR. I saw how much that DSLR.
Because
it's expensive.
mine wasn't too bad. Mine was like 1,300. but the lens, the amount of lens, this is because this is where it has an advantage compared to the M50. Because M50 only has limited lens, so the DSLR, you know, for if you want close up, they got lens for that. You know, if you want wide shots, so. But M50 is as versatile as you can come, so just get that. You know, because at worst, if you upgrade, you can use that as your webcam.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Like that, yeah. The 50 is probably what I'll kind of stick around just to kind of get my feet wet, you know, with it, to kind of maneuver around is to see what I can come up with, and then but that's the thing is like when you start getting pieces like that, and then you see how like once you get like really attached to it, and like you start getting content, but then you it's like you always want to go up, you want to go better, you know what I mean? So then you try to.
Dude,
that's the game.
Fun part. Even me and Will was like, all right, are we gonna go? Just you know, the progression is you get a mic, you get a Yeti, and then you kind of like,
then you go up to the shore, and
then eventually you'll go to shore. So might as well jump the shore.
That's what say Optical and I say, man. Lay out, buy nicer, buy twice. That's the rule.
See, and that's the thing is I'm messing with this Yeti right now, and you have the shore, and then a friend of mine next door, he has the shore, and I'm like, you sons of bitches.
And I, but Optical's the one who got me on the shore game, so.
I was using the Yeti for so long, and then I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna change another mic once I buy this. So this
you're never gonna need another one.
But for camera, you don't have to buy the you know, because this has been around since Michael Jackson. You know, so I think it's safe to say to get this, but camera just changes all the time, so you don't really need to buy the best. You know, because you know
it's always gonna change.
It's always gonna change. So.
And that's the part that I'm afraid of is the simple fact that, you know, having like the 50 and then moving to what you basically have, the big body, like that transition is like, damn, like it's like you get like I just got this camera, now I gotta move up. Like you know what I mean?
I don't think so. You can use it 5 to 7 years.
Like you know, as a webcam. So you got like okay background, and for traveling, you got this, and then you transition to a bigger body. That's specifically for indoors or, you know, if you're doing wedding, whatever.
Yeah. That's what I do. I mean, Optical, you know, I have my 5D Mark III over there. I use it for our video game streams. And I'm going to use it when we do the live unboxings. I'm going to use the 5D Mark III. It's the previous camera I had. So,
because this M50, I mean, you can use it a top rig, you know, if you're really hardcore like that, if you don't want to change setups. So you got a top rig and you're doing, you know, so. Yeah, but I love gear, man. I love gear more than collectibles, honestly.
Gear's amazing, yeah. Lynch Design asked us a good question, Optical. He said, do we use the Cloud Lifter? Well, no, we actually don't, because Optical got us on the Rodecaster Pro game, so we don't need it.
Yeah, because Cloud Lifter, if you think about it, it's 150. And then if you go cheap out and don't buy the Rodecaster, you're going to buy something else for 200. You're going to have to add the Cloud Lifter, that's another one. So at the end, you kind of bought the Rodecaster anyway.
Right.
So you might as well go big.
Right.
Yeah. See.
Yeah. But Leo, yeah, man, I just feel like, if for anyone thinking about doing content creation, like just find your own niche. Like, you know, we're all in this community to have fun. So, I mean, like, we just all have fun streaming with each other. That's why I do it. So that's why, like, I've just, like I said, not done as much of my own content, even though I should. It just, like you guys said, it's so hard to balance everything. I mean, that's actually my presentation tonight. So that's going to be fun. So, so.
Speaking of the presentation,
do you guys want me to do it now?
Yes, let's get prepared. Okay, so again, we are in presentation mode. If y'all don't know what time it is, this is what time it is. And we are talking about none other than the world according to Foxification, where he gives us his take on certain things, his views, informative as it may be. You already know what time it is. Let's get it going. Let's get it cracking. Will, you ready with this, bro?
I think I'm ready, guys. And here's what we're going to do. Optical, this is all your fault, because that's the harp sound from the Rodecaster.
The yellow one.
Yeah, see, I changed the color on mine. It's actually pink on mine.
Okay.
So here's what we're doing, guys, tonight. You know what we're doing? We're finding balance, okay? We're balancing the scales, because life is about balance. Not everything has to be one speed. There are multiple speeds in a car. There are multiple speeds that you run. All of us run different speeds, right? It's all about finding balance, and let's balance those scales. And I don't mean weighing your package. And by your package, I mean your brown shipper box and nothing else. Because for all those people with their minds in the gutter, yep, I can't even see Optical's face, but I'm sure it looks beautiful. So I don't know why there's a bunch of rocks. It's just what PowerPoint recommended. I think it's because it's like a scale, like they're different. They're small, like bigger to smaller. So I don't know. It fits the theme, I guess. We're just going to go with it. Okay. So you're probably asking, balance. WTF is that? Well, I'm glad you asked, because balance can be defined as an even distribution of weight, enabling someone or something to remain upright and steady. This is from Google, citing my source as always, Google 2021. So, guys, you want to always remain upright and steady. That's, I feel like, the key of life. Like, sometimes we get knocked down. Life gives us curveballs. It hits us hard sometimes, but we have to get back up from that. And the best way to be ready for that or to adapt to that is to be balanced, to find different things in your life that you enjoy. Collecting is fantastic. It's our passion. It's maybe our main passion. But in my opinion, everyone can live their life differently, but in my opinion, it should not be our only passion. To be well-rounded, that means a bunch of different things. But the first thing you really need to understand is what makes you happy. Of course, you know it's collecting, because we're all here because we love collecting, right? But there's other things in your life that can make you happy too. And you won't know what those things are if you don't explore. Optical told me this like a week ago, because he told me, hey, Will, stop settling for the girls that come to you. He was like, go for the girls that you want to go out on a date with. And guess what? I did that and I went out with her and it was great. And we're supposed to hang out again soon. So Optical, man, you have great advice sometimes. Not all the time. I'm not going to give you that, but sometimes. So you won't know if you don't explore, right? Other things that you can find interesting: family, friends, significant others. I put Mormons in parentheses there just because I put significant others. I'm not sure if people are going to get that joke, but Mormons have more than one wife most of the time. So we're just going to go with that. But you can have like I know Leo and Optical both have kids. Like, those are such a huge part of your life, right? Like, they are your everything. Like, you would do anything for them. You can feel that way about family, friends, significant others, like anyone that you can sort of connect with and that you can build into your life. It's not always about you. It can be about other people. And being that's approaching life selflessly can make you more happy. Like, I feel like you never feel better than when you actually help someone else. There's nothing more rewarding than that. So for me, that's super valuable. Watching sports like badminton, ping pong, the best sports. Forget about all the other ones. Watch those two. Watching sports can be really valuable. Optical and I talk about fantasy all the time because he beat me in our fantasy football league, and now I'm 0-2. So I don't know what I'm going to do, Leo. My team, Optical, beat me, and I will never hear the end of it. So yeah, he beat me barely, though. He got really fucking lucky, to be honest. So, Devontae Adams just did not bring it home for me. But nonetheless, working out, right? We all work out here. Like, we like staying fit. Honestly, you're going to feel a lot better. I worked out today, so I'm looking as buff as I possibly can right now because I did chest, I did shoulders, I did a lot of different stuff. And I know that Optical and I have talked about this. He loves working out. Leo, I know you do. So it just makes you feel healthy and happy. Like, you're going to feel like shit when you do it because you're going to be like, oh man, I'm going to die. I feel pain. I'm sore. I'm running. I don't like running. But it's like you feel so much better afterwards. You feel rewarded, right? Cooking. I can't cook for shit, but other people can cook, right? So I cooked enchiladas tonight. They were from Walmart. They were really good, actually. But they were like $10. Like, I just threw them in the microwave. But if you like cooking, there's so much value in that kind of stuff. Like, if you can cook, women really like that, to be honest. Like, they don't always want to cook, and some women are not good cooks. That's a stereotype. So if you're a man and you can cook, especially on the grill, that's valuable. So video games. Optical and I are amazing at them. 10 out of 10. We're the best. So we're really good at Last of Us, and don't let them lie to you. I always help him. I always heal him. So, and Leo can attest to that. Brendan's not even here for this one. This is another hobby, arguing with people on Facebook. Brendan loves to argue with people on Facebook. This is like what he loves. Like, he always does it. There's nothing he enjoys more. That's one of Brendan's hobbies. It makes him feel balanced. Proving someone wrong on Facebook, arguing with people and fighting with people, like, that's just his thing, right? Every time I go on fucking Facebook, Brendan is fighting with someone else in one of the groups. And I'm just like, why does he do this? But to Brendan, that makes him feel balanced. And if he chooses to live his life that way, let him do it. Okay. What does it mean to be a balanced collector? Ryan's not here to enjoy this either. I went back and Jetta Ryan's videos. I found his oldest video and I took a screenshot of it. So
damn.
This is what he looks. I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago. He looks he still has the beard. He still got the ginger look.
He had the scruffy. That's when he had the scruffy look.
Yeah. He looks pretty similar, but he looks, he's bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. So he looks a little bit different, right? So but he's there. But this is the face of a balanced collector, I would hope anyway. But I don't know. He did buy like 8 Fiber First cards. So that doesn't sound that balanced to me. I don't know. But a balanced collector knows a few things. Firstly, when to say no. Like there are some, you don't need every figure, right? And there are other things in your life that you can do. Like watching this live stream, you should probably be doing that instead of doing other things. But there are other nights where, you know, maybe you should go out with friends. Maybe you should do, in non-COVID times, but you should go out, you should go to the movies, do things with your family. Like you can say no, not only to figures that you don't need, but to talking about collecting all the time. We love it, but there also is, there's boundaries. Like there's a line. We got to balance it with our personal lives. Where to curate. So like I said, with your collection, you don't need everything. Don't buy into FOMO. Don't let other people tell you what you need to do. Like listen to advice. If everyone tells you, hey, like you should get this because it's a great figure and if you really want it, but you should ultimately make your own call. That's your own judgment call. And don't buy into that, you know, letting other people influence you. This is your decision ultimately, and you should make that decision. Best one for yourself. Also, finally, how to balance the needs of your collection with the needs of themselves. That's really important because we can get overwhelmed with collecting. It's a lot of money, it's a lot of time, it's a lot of energy. So you really want to balance that with other needs in your life, because if you neglect those other needs, you're going to end up in a not so great place mentally. Because trust me, we've all been there. We can all attest to that. So finding fulfillment in a combination of things, right? Within collecting and otherwise, there's fulfillment in so many areas of life. So you want to explore those things. That's I feel like that's a super valuable lesson. For me, that's one of the reasons I don't go as hard on YouTube, because for me, like I really like playing piano and guitar. I want to do that sometimes. I like hanging out with you guys and doing live streams, right? I don't always want to make content. I make content when I'm feeling inspired or when I have the time, right? I'm working a full-time job, do part-time teaching sometimes. So like I like balancing that. So for me, that's how I stay happy. And I think that's a good lesson to live by. Finally, building connections that extend beyond the realm of collecting. Like us three here, we talk about collecting shit all the time, but we also talk about a lot of other shit too. Like we are friends, and our relationship goes beyond collecting. Like collecting is our foundation, but we've formed friendships that last a lifetime that extend beyond that. And that's what I think is the real key here. So finally, conclusion, right? As Obi-Wan said, bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness, right? If you're the chosen one, you don't leave the Force in darkness, you leave the Force in balance, right? That's where you want to be. So bring balance to the Force meaning your life. Don't leave it in darkness. You can see from the graphic here, collecting is just one part of this balanced lifestyle, right? There's physical, spiritual, social, financial, professional, mental, family, and community. There's a lot of aspects here. You don't want to neglect any aspect because that could, prove detrimental to your happiness for a lot of people. Find your specific high ground. And I don't mean shrooms or wacky weed. I don't mean get high, right? I mean find your high ground mentally. I don't want anyone taking this shit out of context. So I'm not saying to do drugs, so don't do that. I don't want that on my conscience. Two last things here. How do you know you hate sand unless you go to the beach, right? That should be like a quote or some shit in a book. Like that is, I just came up with that today and I'm very proud of myself. So like, you don't know you hate sand unless you go to the beach, right? Like, and for me, I burn super fucking easily. So for me, like I got to put on sunscreen, but I'll still go to the beach. I'll go to the beach because it's fun to do things every now and then. Like I don't take my figures with me, but like do some other stuff. Finally, collecting is fun, but other things are fun too. Like Hinge, Tinder, Match, Bumble, OkCupid, and Grindr. All those are great, and you can try all of those. And,
wow.
You can do a lot of different things. So whatever, it's 2021. Do what you think, whatever you feel. And that's my presentation. Thank you so much for listening.
You know what?
Thank you.
That was this week's episode of The World According to Willfoxification. Hey,
Optical, should you drink a beer?
I just have to crack one open because I got feel depressed. Well, who asked for this?
Lael did. Yeah. I told him, dude. I told him it was a terrible idea, but he wanted to do it.
Yeah, And everybody out there, tune in. Basically in a couple weeks, because we are going to have a new segment called.
Hey.
Oh my god. And I love how you spelled chicks, Leo.
Exactly. Chicks. That's just the way I want to do it. With a C. Chicks.
Optical, dude.
That's how we do it.
Honestly, Leo, I hope you're serious because I would love to hear this segment.
Hey man, you got to see my resume.
Multiple kids, a wife.
Yo, obviously it works. That's the next segment. Optical. You know what? I'm gonna put together a dope ass thumbnail too.
PowerPoint ready.
He's going to
Optical. I offered Leo a segment on mine. He was like, I don't know what I do. And I'm like, just trust me, bro.
I have
wanna
no
see-
idea what I would actually do, bro.
I think
That's how I
just-
felt.
Leo, I think you went back down to 900.
He lost 100 subscribers. I sent Leo back like a full week.
Some people a full week.
They
Bro,
took back the monetization. It's like,
The monetization got revoked.
it's like
There's like, nah, we're not going. Nope, nope. There goes that monetization.
Yeah.
Out the window. But nah, I mean, bro, it was informative. It's informative and people like it. Like literally, I get messages of people who actually like it. You know what I mean?
Bro.
They
I'm just going to throw this out there. I'm not going to say her name, but she's watching tonight. The date I told you guys about.
Yeah.
She messaged me. She said, enjoying your PowerPoint performance. You're doing awesome. By the way, it's very attractive. And she sent me a heart face. So I'm telling you guys, listen to my advice. You'll be where you want to be.
your
Okay.
cousin doesn't count.
Would you say my cousin? I don't live in West Virginia. I live in Maryland. It's not the same.
oh man.
Not to throw any. Her name is not out there, but you know who you are.
But
I might have just totally ruined that date, by the way, but it's totally fine.
because you put it on the spot, bro.
I did put it on the spot, but I mean, like,
Dude, you gotta
Wait.
blow a kiss. Just
I'm not that smooth. I'm not that smooth optical.
Don't say that live.
Well, it's too late now. It's out there.
Don't say that shit live.
It's too late. It's too late.
did you shave your chest hairs like you told me?
Well, she hadn't seen my chest hairs, so even if I did, she wouldn't know. But I
Aren't
did
you going
shave
to-
them recently. Yes.
Aren't you going to the beach? Because you said you're gonna hit the gym all the time now from here on out.
You just supposed to tell her that. But yes, no, I did not do that in preparation. So, but I think we are going to at some point. I don't know. But
Remember, 24 hours, no water, so you look dehydrated. That's okay.
creatine.
Yep,
Creatine.
Yep. So all the veins are popping out. So
All the veins. We have totally destroyed this.
Wow.
in your arms, because there's no water. So
Yeah, and I would. Oh my god. I would
Well,
totally
that's
show
not
off the
good,
guns because I did work out today, but I have a quarter sleeve shirt on, so. Yeah.
don't please. Yeah.
I mean,
So-
you don't want to see those bazookas on
No,
camera. So.
no one does. Yeah.
So optical. What have you picked up recently, bro? What pieces have you picked up recently?
Oh my God! Because of Will, I picked up. Well, not because of Will. I'm not gonna give him credit for it.
No, give me credit. I want credit.
I was that Last of Us, the three whatever you call it. Yeah, the three third-party figure coming from
Yeah.
a guy that does not like third party.
Yeah.
It was just like, you got to pick this three up. It's like, I thought you hate third party, but yeah.
Yeah, I know Justin gave me a lot of shit for that too, but it's fine.
I know if it's Last of Us, you're willing to overlook any,
I'm willing to overlook minor flaws, like the clicker's arms not being right. I'm willing to
Yeah,
overlook that.
that's
You know,
Yeah, but
Yeah,
those
so-
three. What else? I got like I got Lord Joker recently, and the one that I didn't ask for, like Cyclops and I don't know some stuff.
Mhm.
Oh, Arrow, Green Arrow from So Toys. So
Oh, you got that one?
You know what though?
Yeah.
So Toys Wonderland has a really good deal on that Green Arrow, right? No, literally, bro. They sent me a message on it, on the Green Vigilante.
uh-huh.
So they sent me a message like it. They literally have a great. I think it's like, I mean, it's under basically what they offered for it originally. But then again, we are talking about Toys Wonderland. But man, I'm telling you, Big Bad's not watching here, bro. Don't worry
Dude,
about it.
I was scared of the shipping. Me and Will were going back and forth earlier. He was just like, "Yeah, it's $40. I'm about to check out." It became $5. Now I'm gonna PayPal. It's 40 again.
Keep trying opticals. Leo and I were successful. Let's
Bro,
just
I
say
was
that.
successful. I got that piece.
I'm scared, man. Because if let's say you check out, right, you got that price. What if they because the other shipping was like $5. And I was just like, they're not gonna ship it to me for $5.
I think they will.
Maybe if they will, that's
They gotta
cool.
honor it. And if
Well,
they
see-
don't, we're gonna tell Justin and be like, "Hey, hey."
But see, all right. So remember when they effed up with the Mando on the throne, when they effed up on the pre-order for it. Whereas it was the pre-order first. I think the first batch pricing was actually the second batch pricing, so that it was flip-flopped.
Yeah.
So when we ordered it, I ordered it. Well, actually, no, Brendan ordered it first. Then he told me about it. I went on and ordered it, got it from the same price. But then they sent me a message and was like about a day later, it was like, we had to refund your you know what I mean? Because you know, not even giving me a choice at that particular point. They was like, nah, we just have to refund it.
Right.
So that's the thing. Like, now this is totally different because I paid for the product.
Right.
Like, it was in stock. I paid for it.
Yeah.
If they come back and be like, yo,
I don't mind if they refund. I'll be shocked if they charge me like the extra 40.
No, if they do that, then no chance.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if they want to charge extra for it, especially after it already hit and you've done it, if anything, you have to honor those orders and then maybe just, you know, go in and say, look, we got to fix the pricing so we don't run into this again.
Right.
Like, literally. So,
which honestly, that
they'll honor
$5 is a little too low. Honestly, it's not even fair for them to ship $5. But
Well,
you know, that's what makes it a deal. Because if it's 40, it's not a deal anymore.
right.
You know what I mean? Like, because the original quote for rescue for me at least was 75. So 292 plus 75, that's 375. Might as well get at the Tim sent without any of these for 340.
Yeah.
But if it's like $12, then that becomes 312. Then that's a better deal. You know,
Yeah.
I don't mind if they just cancel it. What I'll be afraid of is
Mind.
be like, oh,
I'll definitely mind. Don't fucking cancel my order. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I literally bought a Loki first batch. You guys know my Loki love, right? I love
Yeah.
Loki. He's kind of my guy. So Lael showed me in a Loki wig earlier. You know the lengths I'll go. So for me, yeah, like I probably should have just not said anything, and I should have been the only order. But like now we put it out there, so yeah, it's out there now. But I don't think I think they'll honor it because I think they'll honor it. So I think
they just sold out of that. Did you get that email about the rescue? So they had.
Did they sell out of it?
I think they sold out of it.
Because it was like $270 or something.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
292, yeah. But
Yeah.
like I said, like 292, I added in. I was gonna check out. It was $70, so it comes out to around 380 something. And I was just like, all right, if it's 380, it's not a deal anymore. And
Right.
I backed out.
Anything above like 350, it's not as much of a deal. But I think it's like $400 on Sideshow.
It's 405, yeah. But with Tim Cent, it's like 340 or 360, something like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And I think we always talk about like I feel like there are times where it makes like financial sense to buy from Hong Kong seller. This is one of those cases.
Yeah, as long as it's like lower.
Yeah.
You know, if it's a deal. Because if you're buying Iron Man from Hong Kong sellers, you know, like how many things can go wrong with an Iron Man, like the hands are not lighting up. It's going to be a bitch to return that. So you got to have like a substantial savings, not just $20 to jump that gun. Because if the head sculpt is not working, I'll be like, yeah, and they'll be like, yeah, send it to Hong Kong. It's like, god damn it, you know, the whole side job would have shipped it. So the savings gotta be substantial for you to jump on that. It's not like Hellboy, you know, where
it's a bigger pain in the ass. And like Pennywise or Loki, like I'm more confident. Like nothing will hopefully, knock on wood, go wrong. So, you know, and like I said, like if I pay $285 shipped for Loki, like that's a killer deal. Like that's
kind of like Loki. What else could go wrong with a Loki? It has no light up feature, you know, unless you know there's a damage on the nose or whatever, you know.
Right, exactly. But if they pack it well, I know you guys have seen Tim Cent. He packs those figures well. Like he really, I don't know about Toys Wonderland as much because my package never arrived. But for everyone else, like you know, I'm sure it was packed well until it never arrived. But you know, I'm like I said, I'm warming up Toys Wonderland. They did take care of me, you know. So they hopefully the next 2 orders arrive. Yeah.
So yeah, I think the rescue's still up. Like it's still there.
It's really tempting. It is,
but I don't, you know what I mean. Did you have to put like a code in, or was it like a limited time type of thing with that, or? I don't know.
Dude,
I don't know. Let me
just
try
like when you log in, initially it's low. When you're about to check out, jumps to $40 or vice versa. It's just really buggy, and you know I just got scared. And I was just like, yeah, I don't know.
He's like, nah,
just go for it, dude.
I was like, yeah, I don't know what.
Your rescue's
like
$292.
rescue. I don't know if I want to pay like $380 for rescue. You know,
for
it's $292.
I'm gonna try plugging it in rescue into my cart, right?
To see what it does.
Yep. And then the code TW birthday.
It's not gonna work for that.
Oh, it won't.
Yeah, nah, because they
counted.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's not valid.
Yeah.
But the shipping is just showing correctly. It's 301 shipped for me.
So it's showing the
301 shipped. That's without the code.
That's without the code. So the shipping is still messed up a bit.
Yeah, the shipping's messed up. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like if people are buying that, and if that's what they're running into, they're gonna have to honor that, bro. Because
think they will too, yeah.
It can't just be me and you that
Yeah, other people have figured this out too. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've been chatting with some of the viewers, and they were like, "Oh, dude, this is cheap," and I was just like, "It is." I was just
Yeah.
like, I don't mind if I don't want to go back and forth. If they just say, "Hey, you know what? We made a mistake. Shipping is not supposed to be $12 because it's heavy. It's supposed to be 40. That's even fair, Just fine, cancel it." But yeah, what I'm afraid of is going to be like, "Oh, what?
Yeah,
Free
they're gonna,
agent?" It's like because now you got to ship it back and all that stuff. Yeah.
see, nah, hell no. They better not. If they do, I'll be like, you know what? Just give me my money back, and we'll just call it even.
Right.
Just put the money back into my account, and we're good. If they even, like I said, I would much rather them, like you said, give me the refund,
Yeah,
and then we
don't
don't even
even
have to have the conversation. Don't ship. We don't have, because I'm not paying extra for the ship.
I don't think they will. I honestly think they're going to honor. I think they're just going to chalk it up to, oh, the website was buggy that day, and they'll fix it. So
Yeah.
Kind of like the Team Suit Tony. Did you get that, Leo? Because that is
Nah.
it's cool. I ain't gonna pay like $250 for that.
it's really
Yeah.
cheap right now. Yeah.
$165. I might.
Is that 165 ship?
It's like 165, 170. Yeah.
160, 170. So I was just like, man, that's like
And how much does Sideshow still have it for?
Like
230.
235.
235.
Oh, they're gonna piss.
235. But
They're
we,
really. I think it's almost like they're doing this on purpose to fuck with Sideshow, just to sell more figures.
we anticipated some figures this is gonna happen. Like this rescue Smart
Yeah.
Hulk. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised if Smart Hulk.
Dude, Endgame Thanos is also like insanely cheap. Like he's like
Really?
290, 300. Yeah.
Even on
Shit.
VST,
Damn.
somebody's like letting it go for like 250.
Yeah.
All you people out there who are still waiting on your cap,
Use the code, baby.
use that code. You might
I
want to
know,
cancel that order.
Cap is still like 392, I think.
Is it?
Oh, is he? Yeah.
It's pretty high.
Damn. Damn, bro. Like, I took myself off the complaining list once I got mine. And that thing is, I got this thing months ago, and to still find out that people are still waiting. Like, people are still waiting to that thing till mid-November.
Yeah.
It's fucked up when Big Bad Toy Store has it.
Before you.
Do they have it, bro?
Yeah, I did. Like I posted on my chat. I was like, anyone's like waiting because you're actually gonna say because their shipping is $4.
Damn.
And Sideshow will refund you at this point because you've waited. It's been delayed for so long. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, they'll refund you.
yeah. They'll have to basically refund you. And then on top of that, bro, it's damn, like people have been waiting this fucking long to get that daggone figure. It's like waiting on the PlayStation. Like literally, it's like trying to get a cap is just like the PlayStation 5 right now.
And
Like,
you know how that turned out for me. So I paid like $800 fucking for a PS5, dude.
You like
I mean,
to pay more, so
Damn,
well,
bro.
no, not really. But I did that time because Optical told me I didn't buy that GameStop bundle. I fucked up. I'll look into the camera. I fucked up.
GameStop. He was just like, what am I gonna do with 2 extra games and a controller and overpay? I might as well overpay without those.
Which is what I did. I paid more than actually I would have if I had gotten like multiple games and multiple controllers. Like,
And you know what? One of those games were Cold War.
was it really? That's just salt in the wound, dude.
Yo, see, man, yo, I was lucky to get this PlayStation, honestly. And then on top of that, at the price that I got it for, I was lucky to get it. I mean, that's his first run when it was released. You know what I mean? And that was just simply because they didn't, PlayStation at that time when they dropped the shit, they didn't even tell anybody that day that they were dropping it, especially how early they dropped it. And you just had to have your pre-order and just like that. Like, so it was just lucky at that time. But fuck, bro, like now, because they're still not available. Like there's still, like you can get, bro, I can go to Target right now and get a headset. I can get a control. The controllers are a dime a dozen. You can people are selling them Jones on online right now for $19, like literally. Like literally, because you can find them like that.
It's
But
easier to find a PS5 controller than the PS4 controller.
Yeah.
bro,
And the headsets,
like,
the headset is really good, by the way. Like I got that. I really like it.
yeah. See, so I don't know, bro. People who haven't gotten their cap, and I'm gonna tell you, Mysterio is gonna be the same way. It's going to be the same exact way. I'm still waiting. Like they sent me a notification a couple weeks ago, almost a month ago, about my in-game Thor. They said it was actually going to be shipping soon. And I still haven't gotten it. So I think they underestimated the containers and when they were going to actually get those. Like, so I kind of forgot about it. I forgot it was there. You know what I mean? So, huh?
Are you gonna keep that Thor?
I don't know.
He's not too popular.
It's not.
to like I know Jetta doesn't like him.
So I'm thinking about canceling, bro. Honestly, I am, because did you get it?
I pre-ordered it, but I got it at Big Bad, so I can like cancel it anytime because there was no
Yeah, no NRD.
NRD.
I'm
I
not
don't
getting
know.
it. I just don't like that Thor that much. I like Infinity War Thor.
Yeah.
See, I have the Infinity War Thor. That one I do have. I don't
Yeah.
have the Endgame. The only reason why I was going to get the Endgame was to complete the Trinity, but I don't think, I don't know. I might pass on it, bro. I'm literally thinking. But see, the thing is, if I get it, because of the points that I use, I only have to pay like it's 122 shipped.
Yeah. It's
If
one
I
of
get
those
it.
things too. I feel like if like I want every end game. I
Yeah.
want to have them, but at a right price.
Yeah.
And one of those that end game tour, I feel like one of those things where I was like, oh man, I just feel it inside of me that this is gonna be like Team Suit Stark. Like, it's gonna go
Yeah.
like 200, maybe even less. Because he's
Yeah.
not the most popular, and Thor didn't retire. He's gonna come up with his new movie, and
Yeah.
Thor
it's not
4.
the Last of Us. This is not like Battle Damage 85. So
And the problem they're saying it's not about the stomach, it's just the excess fat suit that doesn't give you the articulation.
Yeah.
Like you can't articulate it at all. Like it's the one figure you have to keep in a museum pose. Like
Yeah.
you can't do anything else other than that. Like fuck, like damn.
in fairness, all Thors are like that, especially on the midsection because the armor is like
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very restrictive.
plastic. So basically, you just have the arms. I think when you go to our level, though, like you got all these many toys behind you, it's not
Yeah.
even about the 200, 250. It's the space that it's gonna occupy.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're gonna stand on somebody else's spot. So
Yeah.
that's kind of what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Mhm.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, what do you say? I'm hoping to get Mysterio. Some people are saying they hope to get it next month. I don't know. I
They've
don't
been
know.
shipping it at Sideshow. I see that. Like it's
They're
not
shipping-
available yet. They're shipping it from.
It's
Sideshow.
probably not in stock yet, but
It's not in stock, but I've seen like people like post it. It's like, oh, I just got this.
yeah. So I would say soon. I would say if you haven't gotten it yet, you'll probably get it soon.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I got mine. For whoever else is actually getting theirs, I mean, I got mine through what? Tim sent that time.
Yeah, I
That
did
was
too.
that was a good ass deal, and he got that quick. Like he got it over here quick. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, with all the delays, I'm hoping we'll get some new releases soon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I haven't like literally like as far as pre-ordering any of the new reveals. And so I'm done paying off on my pre-orders, bro. I'm just because the thing is they're so far out. Like you don't necessarily have to pre-order them right now. You don't.
Yeah. No.
You know what I mean? People just jump to doing it because like, oh, I want to be the first to actually say that I, but you don't necessarily have to right now. Like
Right.
you can wait.
You
You
can
know
get
what I mean?
closer and closer because the more you wait, the more you have option to either get it from Hong Kong.
Yep.
Or Sideshow. You don't really want to tie up yourself for like
Yep.
years. Dude, like this year, I'm looking at my pre-orders. I have like 18, but most of them are not till next year.
Mm-hmm.
The one that's realistically coming this year is maybe Endgame Thor,
Yeah.
Mysterio.
Pennywise, maybe. Maybe.
Maybe hopingly Pennywise because that's my anticipated figure. But that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Those two this year at least because I got like Endgame Cap, the old one, Flash, Gandalf. I think I'm gonna cancel that.
Did you get the Iron Patriot?
No, did you
You didn't?
pre-order that? That's one of those things where it's like
I didn't
like
either.
it.
I didn't do it.
I like the look, but I don't know. The gut in me just is saying that I might see this on Toys Wonderland or Tim Sant for like
Cheaper.
If it falls, then yeah, I'd say we grab
if
it.
it
then.
falls
Yeah.
because it really looks good, but like necessity wise, I have 2 War Machines. So it's just like,
Yeah.
And for me, like the War Machine Mark IV is just perfection. Like I love that Infinity War Machine suit. It's literal perfection. I don't feel like I need another one. Like I
Yeah.
just
this one looks like a beast. I mean,
It is a
by
beast.
all
It is.
accounts,
it's not as tall though as we thought it was gonna be. Like it's like a little bit like the same height as Iron Man.
He skipped leg day too because he like top heavy. And
I guess I just thought because he's like $469. I think I just thought he was going to be like 15 inches or 16 inches or something. and he's
right,
not.
yeah.
I thought he was gonna be like Thanos size, and he's not. So maybe it's just our fault. Yeah, I agree, Daryl.
Oh yeah,
Infinity War Machine, it's super underrated. It's the best looking suit in my opinion.
See, that's what everybody keeps saying, and I see. The thing is, I got the I got the end game War Machine.
War Machine.
Before, yeah, I got the end, and I love that end game version. Don't get me wrong, bro. I do love it. I think I love it because it's sleek, it's small, and it's for space wise. I can fit it in the DTOF, and there's no problems with it whatsoever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wanted to get that Infinity War version, but I should have got it. I really should have.
You could probably
I
still
should've.
get it for pretty cheap, I would think.
It's a good mixture of old school and new school, because the old
Yeah.
school first one is just like a tank, right? But you feel like, oh man, how is he moving from this thing, because it's huge. And then the
Yeah.
Age of Ultron looks like a slim fit version of like a suit, like it's formed.
Yeah.
This one's a good mix of both.
Yeah, because it was a few people talking about like even like the color pattern on that joint is incredible. So,
Oh yeah, digital camo. So
yeah, so yeah, I mean if I can find but see the thing is like I have like the Iron Man 2
oh yeah, Mark 1.
yeah, the Mark 1. I had that one actually on pre-order, so it's just like that one was that was like one of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
I mean, this hands down, that was my favorite armor. When it comes to War Machine, and then like I said, they even like Hot Toys teased the comic concept of that War Machine, like the original comic concept War Machine, but I haven't seen anything. It just said coming soon at one time, and haven't seen anything since. So I wonder if it's because everybody was complaining about the plastic on the Gen 1 comic version of Iron Man. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
Caro got this right. He says he really enjoyed the Civil War. I think the Infinity War is like Civil War, but beefed up, because he got more guns and he got this nice.
Yeah, it's a beefy figure. Like it's heavy. Like it doesn't come with a flight pose, but you couldn't put that thing in a flight pose. It's too heavy.
But
he got it for 280. He said he couldn't pass.
Yeah,
up.
if you can get it, Lael, seriously, in my opinion, that's the only War Machine I've owned personally, but I just feel no need to own another, because that's one of my favorite figures. I'm not the hugest War Machine fan. Like I like War Machine, but that one is just a beautiful figure.
Yeah.
Like the Infinity War one's perfect.
yeah,
So it's like, see, if I can find it. So
dude, I'll
Try
let
towards
you.
Wonderland, dude.
No, because it comes back every once in a while at Big Bad, and I didn't know if you guys need one, but I normally find out first when something's coming.
let me know if they come if they drop another one.
Yeah, I'll shoot you up the link right
Yeah,
away.
the camo is really cool on that.
Yeah, with my cap, they were like, "Oh, anyone with a cap who's looking for a cap?" It's like, "All right, cool. Let me post it up."
Yeah, let me know, because if it drops or if we find it, I'll get it. I should have got it. I mean, I was so tempted to get it, but I was just like, do I want to get that one? Then like I said, I knew I wanted to get the end game version,
Yeah.
the sleek version, but I was still on the fence when it came to, oh yeah, he's right. XM teased that War Machine tank today.
Yeah.
XM, bro, like.
Yeah, they're killing it, dude. Revan, Malik, now this.
And then we got a chance to see that Magneto, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Lyle, do you have that, by the way? Cuervo said Punisher War Machine. That's another one that I
Yes,
have.
I do. Yes, I do.
I heard that's pretty
I
cool,
own
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do. Yes,
But
I
it's
do.
one of those things where I was just like, oh, I wanted, like, because I've seen it like multiple times discounted at Sideshow.
Yeah.
I missed out on one for $340, and I can never pull the trigger.
Yeah. Hold on. As a matter of fact, hold on.
Uh-oh. Pulling out the big guns, literally.
Dude, that's one of those things where, like, because I like Punisher, I like War Machine, and they combined them. It was just like, oh, I don't know about that, but it really looks good.
Yeah. It does look pretty cool. That one's, I don't know if it's still sitting, but it's sat on Sideshow for a while.
Oh, it's sitting. It's free shipping.
Yeah.
I have an idea. I feel like on Spectacular, it's going to be like $320.
Layout, that's a sick pose, dude.
It is.
Bro, this
dude.
thing. Hold on.
It's a beast, man.
Bro, this piece is incredible. Like it is. Like he is nuts.
That's cool.
Bruh, if you can get your hands on this thing, like at first I didn't, like I wasn't gonna do it, bro. But seeing this thing in hand,
Yeah.
Let me single this out a little bit really quick so everybody can see. Like this piece, look at that. If you can
That's
get this
cool.
thing, if it's still basically available, like this, I could not pass up on, and it just the features in general, bro. Like it's incredible. Like it is, and the thing is, I think it's still available.
It is. It's
Yeah, I
free
think it is,
shipping.
yeah.
I'm waiting for like Spectacular is around the corner. So
Yeah, it's coming right up. Give it another
Yeah.
month, yeah.
Yeah, bro. That this thing is it's crazy. But again, like I said, the only thing about it is it takes up a lot of space, and you don't have anywhere else to put it. Like you don't have any other figure that you can actually put this up against. You know what I mean? Like
Venom Pool, maybe. Do you have Venom Pool?
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't get Venom Pool, bro. That's the only thing I did not get was that.
I think
Venom
they're in the
Pool.
same game realm. Like that's a game, I think. Yeah, that Punisher War Machine. It's like a Marvel game.
Yeah, it is.
That
It
Venom
is.
Pool is cool too. It's
Yeah,
just
he's
the
big.
price. Yeah, he's big, he's beefy, but it's about $400. You kind of be like, I don't know.
You gotta love Venom Pool to do
yeah,
do that.
but if it's down to like 2 something, I would have gotten that. You know, because it does look cool.
Bro,
Yeah.
this thing, it's when I reviewing this piece, like it took me so long to do it because I was just so amazed at, just how it looks under the right lights, especially. And the thing is, the red eyes, bro, on the helmet, like it's bright. Like it's literally bright. Like it's really decent. So, yeah.
It's been sitting for years, I think.
It's been sitting for a while, bro. Like it's still there. Like I thought this because when they actually released it, or when they actually, when we got the reveal, a lot of people were talking about it. Like they wanted it, and I'm thinking like, okay, you got to get your hands on it quick, or it's gonna sell out. And I knew I just wanted it because it looks good on even the game itself. But yeah, like I got it, and where did I get this through? Actually, I think I got it through Underground, as a matter of fact.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got mine through Underground. It was cheaper to get him that way, but at the same time, still seeing it was available on Sideshow. I was like, yo.
Yeah,
like,
Obstacles right layout. It's free shipping right now on Sideshow.
Is it? Everybody, if you want to get this Punisher War Machine, it's free shipping on Sideshow. You won't see that often, but you might as well just get it now. Like seriously, like it's a decent piece. Like it's. I can actually say like, you know what I mean, and it kind of gives me that vintage War Machine look. You know what I mean? So. It looks good, bro. Like if it's definitely worth it. It's just it is a space, it does take up a lot of space in your detail, so just know how you're gonna do it. But yeah, anyway, everybody, it's been a good night. It's been a great show. We was even blessed to have Optical dip in and eat some ice cream in a very seductive way. So do appreciate that. Will, as always, bro, appreciate the knowledge. Good to have your insight. Good interview tonight. I definitely enjoyed that, bro.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for interviewing me. That was fun.
Hell yeah, bro. That shit was fun. We're going to do Optical next. I just got to, fit him in on his schedule and stuff like that. But I know that's going to be entertaining because we're going to see hot dogs, ice cream. We're going to see some nipple piercings. We'll probably see all that stuff, bro. Like straight up. It's going to be.
Combination of the three. Yeah.
Exactly. I'm going to have to do like a midnight show on that one, like a 12 o'clock after dark type of situation,
That's a
bro.
Skinamax type thing.
It is a Skinamax type of.
Let me know so I can fully shave my body.
There you go. As light as possible.
Smooth like a dolphin.
Smooth like a baby's butt, like straight up, man. Like, but nah, it was good to have everybody. Will, what you got coming up next, man?
Dude, I'm planning to stream on Sunday, so for whoever can make it, I know Leo, I think you'll be there. Yeah. So Optical, I don't know. We'll see if you can make it. But dude, video game live streams. Optical and I are going to be playing Call of Duty. Maybe tomorrow night. We'll find out. We'll see. I'm not sure exactly. We kind of do it impromptu. I'm going to do another video essay. I'm just trying to find the right film and the right topic. Mando Iron Studios is shipping for me soon. So I'm going to do a live unboxing for that. So for anyone who wants to be on for that one, let me know.
Okay.
That'll be fun. So live unboxings will be coming in. Dude, Prime 1s should be shipping sometime soon. Baldur from God of War and Kratos should be coming sometime soon. Baldur, I know, is shipping from Prime 1. I got it from Sideshow. So that should be showing up soon. So Optical, I probably need you there for that one because no one else knows who Baldur is. So, like, Leo has not played the game. So you'll be there for support. And Justin will be there for support probably. But
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing that I'm the only one who knows about him.
Right. You guys can appreciate the piece, though.
Yeah, I mean that's probably like one of the things that, I'm gonna have to come on just to see you unbox it because I've literally never played it, bro. It's never been something that I actually have played. Anyway, where can everybody find you, bro? Besides the simple fact that I have it at the bottom here.
Oh yeah, dude. Willfoxification on YouTube, Instagram. It's actually same kind of deal. If you type in Willfoxification, you'll find it. But Will_Foxification. I'm also on Facebook, just Will Foxwell. If anyone wants to add me. You know, I'm also on Facebook, Willfoxification, for my YouTube, for my logo, brand name, whatever. So you can just find me, chat. Always down to chat. So let me know. But other than that, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, yeah, there'll be lots of good stuff. So.
Definitely. Optical, what you got coming up, man? So I mean, you're the man of mystery.
Probably tonight. This guy right here, this Wolverine from. I kind of dipped my toes into some statues lately.
Yeah.
And then I got 2 Iron Studios. Most of them X-Men. So I just love X-Men. Magneto from Sideshow, Lord Joker. I got a bunch of stuff lined up, so it'll be fun. And I'm waiting for those third parties from Hong Kong, so
yeah,
that should be fun as well.
Yeah.
Last of Us figures layout, they're really good. They came out really good. You haven't played the game, but
I'm gonna have to play. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, cause even last night, Rita, she was like, "Yo, you need to play the first game."
Yeah,
she's like, play it.
Just play the
she
first
said,
one.
play the first game. She said you will love it because she actually got, I think she got a piece from Sideshow. I forget which one it was.
It was probably maybe that optical, that 1/9 one or whatever, like the statue with Joel and Ellie.
Yeah.
Mom and
that
Gamora
one.
or whatever.
Yeah. That's the one she actually had. And she showed us. So, yeah, man. She said play it.
You got a PS Plus, right, on PS5?
Yeah.
It's
free,
free,
I got
yeah.
it.
Free. You can download it and give me 15 minutes. You boot it up. Do 15 minutes. Remember, Will, the first 10 minutes.
You'll see.
Once you play the first 10 minutes, it's not even like an intense, oh, you gotta shoot someone. It's mostly story based.
Right.
Yeah.
If you don't get hooked by the first 15 minutes, put it down. Don't ever talk to us again.
Seriously, bro, it's life changing. I have a full sleeve tattoo of it. I mean,
That's how confident I am that in the first 15 minutes, you'll be like, oh,
yeah,
shoot.
Yeah, right.
See,
what the fuck?
I might do it tonight because the thing is, Toya, she's at because like her cousin's getting married tomorrow, so we're going to the wedding. So of course she's in the wedding party, so they're staying over the night.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm at the crib. I might as well just dip in after I get off. You know what I mean?
Last of Us, you got a laptop right next to you, watching something else.
Do your searches.
Do your searches for 2 hours.
Yo.
You don't have to worry about anyone else finishing. I was just like, man, this is the life.
Damn.
That's how you do it.
And of course, they can find you on Optical 20 at Optical 20 on YouTube and IG.
Yeah, and IG as well. So.
All right, cool. So we know what actually find. And you know what? Let me plug this because I felt kind of bad. Mario, if you are still in the building, man. Last night we did the live stream and we didn't get a chance to, plug Collecting Weekly. So I wanted to actually plug that. Oxfather Collecting Weekly, Mario, everybody over there, do subscribe to their channels, their YouTube channel. They have great content almost all week, and every week is entertaining. So Collecting Weekly all day, every day. Owe them a lot. Like I said, they've been a part of this journey as well. Love, Zach, Mario, Jonathan, Manny, Dean. Pretty much everybody over there, man. Like, I just enjoy that group of individuals. I'm always there. So, shout out to Mario and everyone, over there, for keeping it and also just always tune in every other Thursday night. We do actually have Uncivilized Scoundrels. Last night was our second show, so we enjoyed that. Always comic book talk with friends on Monday. And then also say what during the week, we'll always have like a guest interview or a special guest, or we'll always actually sit back and talk about collectibles. You can find us either on, Will's show, Optical show. You can actually find us on with Justin, or when, Ryan decides to do another one, you might find us there. It's a huge collecting community come together. Also, shout out to PJ as well, Paradox Nerd. Shout out to him. Keep that content going, bro. We'll talk to you soon, man. Definitely, shout out to you, bro, for everything that you do. And yeah, let's just keep that collecting community going, man. Let me address the chat again because I just like saying peace out to everyone there. Single songwriter, always good to have you, man. Love you, bro. Ryan, R, we have Pablo Meza, we have Lynch Design, my man Lynch Design, who did basically win last night. He won that Diamond Select Grogu in the pilot chair, so he'll be getting that soon. So shout out to him. Shout out to Tobar, my man Mario, my co-host Mario in the building. Correvo in the building. Let's see here. Links Design, single songwriter. Willfoxification. I Am Legend is in the building as well. We have 6 Scale Reviews. Love y'all, man. Also, check out 6 Scale Reviews as well. They have great content as well. I enjoy their show, so always check them out. Shout out to them. Max Geekdom in the building. My man Max, all day, every day. Louis Lebitz, Daryl Smith Jr. Let me see. Doc Smizzles in the building. Let's see who else we have here. Man, we got quite a few people up in here. Toya, she was up in here, but she dipped out. She always shows her love. Nicholas Cedinho. Let me see here. Let's see. Who else do we have? I don't want to miss anybody. Brian Hepburn was in here. Kinky Sphincter was in here. And I said it right. Kinky Sphincter.
Great username.
Gilbert Almazan in the building. Who else we got in here? I always want to shout out everybody that I can. Emmanuel Pareto. Is it? I hate when I can't get the names right. Emmanuel, shout out to you, man. You know who I'm talking about. Let me see here. Want to touch as much as I don't want to touch y'all. I just want to.
Yeah, don't touch anyone.
Simon's in the building.
Social distance.
Social distance. I don't want to touch anybody. Everybody who came through, man. Shout out to all y'all who's made this channel possible. Do love y'all, man. So good to have you guys here. Again, tune in for more content next week as well. Follow everybody that you see on this panel because we always come with that content, that great content. Always good to bust it up and just chat. You know what I mean? We try to, make it as entertainment as and then listen, if you are watching and you see Optical on this site, on this live stream tonight, you're witnessing some shit because it's not so often. It's like when that Pokemon game came out and everybody was trying to find an effing Pikachu. Yeah. That's what this is, bro. When you find, if Optical jumps in, then it's a golden show. So, shout out to Optical for jumping in and sucking on some ice cream. Shout out to
what he does.
That's what I do.
What he does. As always, again, man, thanks everybody for actually being a part of this. Shout out to everybody. And again, stay classy, stay positive. Let's do this until the wheels fall off. And again, we will talk to you next week, same time, same channel, all day, every day. We are out. Peace.
Wait, what? Wait, what? What?